Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
Here's your Beal and Hebert starting lineup.
Lance Beal, Turling's Catholic.
Kenny Hebert, Catholic High.
Stephen Williams, STM.
Don Connett, USL.
Alan Haney, Catholic High.
Gabrielle Romero, Sacred Heart.
Beal and Hebert, Acadiana's hometown lawyers.
My dad started his accounting practice in 1971. In 1998, when the laws changed, he expanded into financial planning, and Ostraker Financial Management Services was born. Since that time, we have helped families, primarily in the central Louisiana area, but all around the country, determine where they want to be, what life they want to lead. Our ideal clients are those who have long-term goals, know where they want to go, and are willing to take the advice that we offer to help them pursue those goals and live the life they want to live. We're a 3-generation firm. We're very proud of the legacy that Dad left, and we intend to make sure that that continues for the next generations so that our family is there to help your family become the best they can be.
Every team has a winning game plan for Friday nights, but does your team have a fundraising game plan? This is Stuart Miller with Fundraising University. We help schools and teams raise more money in less time with a proven 7 to 10 day fundraising system. No more underperforming fundraisers. They take 3 to 4 weeks. No risky apps, no burnout. Over the last several years, teams in Louisiana have raised nearly $3 million working with us, averaging close to $600 per athlete. Don't settle for multiple small fundraisers when one great one can change your season. Go to fundraisingu.net today. Your winning play starts here.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling it?
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ebony? Was it Daphne? Is it Marty?
The Bon Manger Catering Company, also known as Bobby and Dots, that caters weddings, corporate events, Christmas parties, and special occasions. They also have a lunch location located in Abbeville, Louisiana, which has a drive-thru open Tuesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And don't forget to go get your Sunday barbecue. Chef Blaine wants to say good luck to the Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles. Aqua Splash Pool Care, servicing Lafayette, Carencro, Abbeville, Crowley, Brobridge, New Iberia, and more. Specializing in greens, equipment repairs, and chemical balancing. Headache-free pool service so you can just relax and enjoy the water. Give owner Jock Hebert a call today at 337-322-9699. Mr. Jock also wants to shout out his son Trey Hebert and the entire Screaming Eagle football team at Vermilion Catholic. Venture Auto Parts, a local hometown auto parts store located in Delcombe, Louisiana. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and on Saturdays, 7 to 12. Give them a call at 337-685-4341. They sell auto parts and they're known for the lowest prices around. Owner, Mr. Clayton, wants to send a special shout out to his 3 sons on the ERAF Bobcat football team. Senior Talon Landry, sophomore Cohen Landry, and freshman Kipton Landry. Industrial and Oilfield Services. Based in ERAF, Louisiana, Industrial and Oilfield Services has proudly served the oil and gas industry onshore, offshore, and internationally since 1979. With more than 100 years combined expertise, they provide creative, real-time solutions and services. They are team players focused on achieving customer goals and satisfaction. Enviro Resources, providing the oil and gas industry with sustainable solutions that protects the environment, drives cost savings, and prioritizes landowner satisfaction since 1995. Jacob Landry, State Representative, proudly serving District 49. He wants to wish the ERAF Bobcats the best of luck this upcoming season. Go Bobcats!
Good to go.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Dubois got a gaping hole. There he goes. He will not be caught. Gone forever. This is Louisiana football. Oh, he got a man wide open. No, number 2. Off to the races. Oh, my God. Oh, baby. I've seen it all, ladies and gentlemen.
It's year 7, and tonight we have high school football live on Under the Lights. Get ready for those Gary Swallow wows and unforgettable moments we will be talking about for years to come. Get your popcorn ready, grab your favorite beverage, and crank this baby up to 11.
Tonight, 2 teams step onto the field for 48 minutes, full of grit, passion, and pride. The countdown is over. The wait is done. High school football is back, and it starts right here, right now.
Leave everything on the field. Have no regrets. Every hit, every yard, every second. Make it happen. This is your time. This is your moment. Step up, play hard, and wear it out with pride. One time.
Tonight is all about execution, heart, and who wants it more. Expect big hits, high energy, and plays that will leave you on the edge of your seats. These young men have prepared all off season for moments like tonight. From kickoff to the final whistle, this is the kind of high school football that keeps communities buzzing, traditions alive, and memories to last a lifetime. The energy is high, the stakes are set, and the lights are shining bright.
Let's get ready for some football. 48 minutes awaits. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. This is high school football. This is year 7. This is UTL. Live from the broadcast booth, here's the voice of Under the Lights, Jordan Taylor.
Well, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Taylor, Alex Fontenot, Christian Nugent, Enoch Brogy, proud to bring you Week 5 Thursday Night Football live on Under the Lights. It is Catholic Appointed Peter Hornets versus the Livonia Wildcats. It's a parish showdown. It's coming up next. Welcome aboard. Hit the like, hit the share. If you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead and screen us to your TVs. You can find us on YouTube at UTL Sports 4. Going to be a great night. Beautiful skies. I got my main man, Alex Fontenot, in the broadcast booth with me. That's the Fundraising University broadcast booth. What's going on, my man?
Hey, man, a great night for football. Sun's going down, weather's cooling off, and you got 2 teams that look like they're ready to get after it.
Absolutely. You see jerseys starting to come on for Catholic Appointed P. They will be wearing their blue jerseys on white pants this evening. It says back the blue night for the Hornets. So love what they're doing tonight to represent all the law enforcement.
Yeah, absolutely. And those powder blues look pretty good, too.
And then on the other side, it looks like they just still got their pregame shirts on. So they're probably going to be wearing white on white tonight, though, because they're the road team.
Yeah, absolutely.
They will head to their locker rooms. And look, there you go. They're going to get dressed in the end zone also. Going to be a fun night. We also got Enoch Brogy here with us, ladies and gentlemen, doing stats. What's going on, my man? First time here for yourself, first time here for Alex and Christian.
Oh, yeah, man. Coming here at New Roads, first time. I thought we had to go to the high school. I thought the stadium was by the high school. So luckily one of the kids was, luckily one of the football players that was over there was nice enough to point me in the right direction. But, yeah, no, this bowl right here, you weren't lying when you said that it was basically built on top of a little small hill and the incline's still there. So be interesting to see how tonight goes.
Alex, first time here for you also. Excited for a good one?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been to Catholic Appointed P for other sporting events, just never had to play them in football or get out here for a football game. So, you know, New Roads is beautiful right here on Falls River, and you couldn't ask for a little better small town community atmosphere.
How about we meet both head coaches at this time? We start with Catholic Appointed P, head football coach, and it goes Coach Jacob Carruth. We got to talk to him a little bit in pregame, came up, shook our hands, thanks us for being here, but we want to thank him for the opportunity to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Without him and the administration's allowing us to do this, it wouldn't be possible. So appreciate him letting us come out and showcase these two teams and the student athletes that's on the field.
And Livonia head football coach Khalil Thomas. How about the Catholic of Baton Rouge product right there, leading the Wildcats here in this season?
Yeah,
Year 2 for him.
You couldn't ask for better hire for Livonia. Just the pedigree that he had coming from Catholic and the games he's played in, the players he's coached. So Livonia seems to be in good hands.
Absolutely. How about that game day weather? We spoke about it starting to become a beautiful night, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
80 degrees, got a slight breeze, sun is down, and it's fixing to be Thursday night football, and it is no chance of rain. That's the beauty right there. That's the big one.
Yeah, absolutely. Had a front come through a little earlier, dropped some rain on a few places, but it got out of here in time for the kickoff, so that's a good news.
Let's go ahead and meet who is doing the game this evening, ladies and gentlemen. The UTL crew, let's meet them. Doing play-by-play, it is Jordan Taylor. On color, it will be Alex Fontenot. Doing stats tonight will be Enoch Brogy, and your producer will be Christian Nugent. And shout out to the wives, Christian Nugent, Macy Nugent, also in attendance with us, her first game. How about we meet some impact players this evening?
Let me hear them, Jordan.
Let's talk about both of these teams because impact players make impact plays in big-time games, don't they?
Absolutely.
And when you start with Livonia, we'll start with the home team first. When you start with Catholic of Point Capee, it has to be the quarterback, number 12, Jude Morrison. He can get it done with his legs. He can get it done with his arm. He's played a lot of downs here for the Hornets.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Coach said he kicks, he punts, he plays free safety, so it's a do-it-all guy for Catholic.
Absolutely. How about number 0, Edwin Williams? We got some news in pregame. Cleared from concussion protocol. He was a game day decision, and he got the clear. He's playing tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. That's big time for them. That's their leading receiver. So it'll be interesting to see, coming off of last week not being able to play, see how he bounces back this week.
And number 33, Micah Nipple, tough running back they have there. That's going to be a huge matchup to see what he does against this defensive front for Livonia.
Yeah, I mean, you should have a good offensive line here for Catholic, and Livonia is going to come with some size and some speed, so it'll be interesting to see how those two play out.
Let's meet Livonia's impact players. We start with number 1, Cam Carter, quarterback if I'm not mistaken, and he's a really good one.
Yeah, I was watching him in warm-ups, and every pass was crisp. He had receivers catching almost every pass. So it's going to be interesting to see how he can exploit this Catholic secondary.
Taking a look at this defensive line for Livonia. 2 good-looking defensive ends right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go to receiver. Number 12, C.J. Aguilar, another impact player. Get it close, and he will go up and get it.
For sure, like I said, I was watching their routes and everything in pregame, and he's got some height and length on him. So if he can get down the field and throw him a jump ball, it could be trouble.
And finally, linebacker Jamarian Campbell. We're getting a good look at him right now. And I'll tell you what, I do want to shout out one more guy for the Hornets. Probably the heart and soul, Nico. That's the last name I was struggling with earlier. Nico, number 7. Martiaga. There you go.
Had to refresh my memory.
Absolutely. So that is some impact players this evening. How about keys to victory at this time? We start with the home team. Catholic of Point Capee, here's what we think they have to do to get the win here on Thursday night. You got to get off the field on 3rd down. You got to win the trenches, DBs, you got to win the 50-50 balls. Turnover battle will be key, and you got to get off to a fast start tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw this game last year. Livonia took a big lead, and Catholic had to come storming back. So you don't want to put yourself in that position if you're the Hornets.
Then you go to Livonia. Keys to victory tonight, we go 11 hats to the ball. Special teams could win it by maybe getting a big return on the kickoff or punt return. Limit the penalties is going to be huge. Take some shots if you're the offense. Take some shots downfield and get your playmakers in space. Your thoughts, keys of victory for Livonia?
Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. If you're Livonia, you want success, especially early in the game in this atmosphere. You're going to have to stay in front of the stick. So pre-snap penalties, first down penalties, you have to stay away from them. And then, definitely don't want any on third down. If you could take some shots early, I mean, early in downs, you get a first down, take a shot, and try to catch Catholic sleeping in the secondary, it's going to be big for Livonia.
Getting a good look at this offense for the Wildcats. Remember when we covered Livonia a couple years ago, there was a freshman running back that we were very impressed with. We said, he's going to be special. Where you're getting a good look at him right now. He doesn't get the carry here, but expect him to have a big night. It's going to take 2 or 3 guys to bring him down.
Yeah, absolutely. He ran hard as a freshman and made some good plays. So now you're in junior year. It's going to be interesting to see, how Catholic can stop him.
Going to be some fun. That's it for me, Alex. We will send it to your pregame show. Pregame tonight will be Alex Fontenot, Ignite Brogy. You guys have it from here. Me and Christian, we're heading to the field.
All right, Mr. Alex Fontenot, you hear me all good?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Okay, well, we were talking a little bit before. Okay. I'll be right there.
Yeah, we'll get some things situated up here and let Jordan and Christian get down to the field for all the pregame festivities and keep y'all locked in until kickoff.
Christian, unmute. Christian, unmute 1. Unmute Jordan. All right, here we go. I'm back.
All right, and welcome in.
Oh yeah, let's talk about a little bit about last year's matchup between these two teams. It said that Livonia had a big lead at halftime, and I believe they were able to put up a score early in the second half. But Catholic of Point Capee, they were able to storm back. I guess that halftime speech that Coach gave them last year must have worked out well for them, and they were able to pull out the win, 42-34.
Yeah, it's a crazy comeback last year, and if you're Catholic, you want to avoid that again because it's hard to come back on good teams. Livonia is well improved from last year, and if you want to win this game, starting fast, keeping it close, and then separating yourself in the second half has got to be the key.
Now, I want to ask you this one, Mr. Fontenot. I know you work with the Northwest Raiders football staff. I know that. What is the biggest comeback victory that you've seen, whether you've played or coached at Northwest, if you can remember?
Well, victory, probably a couple of playoff games. We were able to come back from 2 or 3 scores down and win it. We had one last year that got away from us at the end with Barb, came down from 21 points to take the lead late in the game. But
I remember that was a good game.
It's very tough. You have to stick to your plan. You have to adjust on defense and try to get back in the game. But you want to avoid that at all costs because it's not an easy task.
I'll tell you the biggest comeback victory that I've ever seen Beauchamp have, as I was helping out the program for a while after I graduated. It was 2021, week 1 against Bolton. We were down 38-16 with 8 minutes left in the third. Scored 29 unanswered and stopped them at our 11-yard line as the clock expired to preserve a 45-38 win. And that win propelled us into a 6-4 season and the playoff berth.
That's a great comeback, and it's tough to do so late in the game.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, because whenever you go into a game early, you're obviously looking to score early and often, and sometimes it doesn't always happen. But if you find yourself down in the hole, you have to be able to tighten things up defensively to stop the scores, and you have to be able to punch the ball in the end zone on offense. So you have to be able to really make up for lost ground. Yep.
All right. Trying to get a few things worked out here, get a little camera view on the field, so bear with us, but we'll keep this pregame rolling. We got Catholic of Point Capee getting some last-minute discussions, some pep talks, some last-minute game plans before they run out. I'm sure prayers coming pretty shortly for them, and Livonia tighten up some special teams before they go into their final speech before the game. Getting down to almost 15 minutes till kickoff. Just hang with us here.
Okay, got it. All right, Mr. Alex, I'm back. Wanted to move the camera onto the field. Jordan did, so I'm just gonna stay. I'm gonna stay down here by the computer in case we need to switch over and back again. So
yeah, absolutely, there's no problem.
That works. But yeah, I'll say this. Looking at both of the teams' records and how they've played so far, and a little bit of footage I got to see of both of them, Catholic of Point Capee had a really, really good season last year. They were co-district champions along with St. Ed's. They had won that game against St. Ed's, but they had lost the last week of the season to OC to split the title. Livonia, I believe, had 3 or 4 wins last year, so they're looking to improve on that mark and maybe try to break into the this Division II non-select playoff bracket this year. As you well know, being at Northwest, that's a tough district, and it seems to be wide open because there's just so many good teams in Division II non-select.
Yeah, that division right there is wide open. And, you got a team in North DeSoto that might be separating themselves from the pack, going over and beating West Monroe and stuff like that. But, they've been in the same position the last few years. So it'll be interesting to see what happens come playoff time, but we're still 5 weeks away from that.
Heard that. Say that again, Jordy.
I'll let you know to switch cameras.
All right. Yep, we're still talking to Jordy right now. We still have camera on the field. We are waiting for Catholic of Point Capee.
He's going to get a shot of Catholic of Point Capee. Alex has a shot of Livonia.
Okay.
So make sure we switch on time.
Gotcha. Okay, Alex, what I'd like for you to do is redirect the camera to Livonia's huddle over there. We're going to try to get both teams coming out onto the field. I will make the switch whenever they come out. We'll see who comes out first, and then we will take it from there. Christian will have the shot of Catholic of Point Capee. We are in control of Livonia's shot up here in the Fundraising University broadcast booth. Yeah, as we were talking about Division II non-select.
I mean, not Christian. You're not giving me something where I can know what's going on. Who's the camera on?
All right. Yeah, y'all are good right now. Y'all are filming. It's still on you. We have the camera already pointed towards Livonia's side. We're just waiting to see who comes out first.
Okay, have a good switch up there whenever it's time.
Got it. Not a problem. All right. Yeah, we were talking about the Division II non-select. You have North DeSoto, as you mentioned, got a big win over West Monroe a couple weeks back. You have other teams like Franklin Parish, Franklinton, Iowa, Plaquemine, as well as I'm missing one of them. Lakeshore. There you go. Yeah, you have those teams. They kind of seem like the front runner so far, but we're still around the halfway point of the season. Things can change. There might be teams that step up. There might be teams that fall back down a little bit. As far as Division IV select, Catholic of Point Capee really wants to make a statement here because week 8, week 9, and week 10, it does not get easier for them. They got to play Sacred Heart. They have to play Opelousas Catholic, and they have to play St. Ed's back to back to back. Maybe not necessarily in that order, but back to back to back weeks to end the year.
Yeah, absolutely. That whole district of that Catholic of Point Capee is going to be a quarter of the playoffs. I mean, it's so loaded of a district, and you can see any of those teams make a run.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. It looks like Catholic of Point. Yeah, it switched to you. It looks like Catholic of Point Capee is gonna come out first. They have their sign up. They have their banner up, and it looks like they're gonna line up. They might end up coming out first. We will stay on ground level with Christian Nugent and wait for their entrance. And maybe as soon as they come out, Livonia comes out, and we will switch over to get that entrance as well. We're just waiting to see who comes out first.
Good old Poincarpee Parish standoff right here.
Yep, the Battle of Poincarpee Parish. And here come the Hornets. There's Catholic of Poincarpee there for you. Back to Blue Night here at NRG Stadium for the Catholic of Poincarpee Hornets. We're going to hurry and switch over to the Livonia Wildcat Huddle. They have their banner up. Hashtag Parish Showdown on that huddle. And here come the Livonia Wildcats. Both teams have taken the field. Jardin's gonna. It looks like Jardin's gonna stay on the field with Christian. Got it. Yeah, it looks like they both taken the field. We will await Jordan's cue the way we can get. Okay. Alex, you have the rosters by you, correct?
I do.
See if you can announce the captains as they come out, and then we will switch audio down for the coin toss.
All right, captains for Catholic of Poincarpee, you have number 6, Cohen Higginbottom. You got number 12, Jude Morrison. Number 51, Jacob Caballero. And number 60, Colby Canizero.
All right, who we got for Livonia?
Looks like we got number 18, Jamarian Campbell. Number 1, Cam Carter. I believe that's number 2, Avi Bergeron. And number 7, Nico Martiaga.
Audio on the field.
All right, we will switch audio on the field at this time, Alex. We're going to let the coin toss and the white cap, and we're going to let them take control of the audio here for the coin toss.
Go ahead.
Tonight's captain for Catholic High, number 12, Jude Morrison.
All right, gentlemen, shake hands.
Cohen Higginbotham. Number 51, Jacob Caballero.
All right, gentlemen. You guys visit the team? You guys get to call the coin toss?
Yes, sir.
All right, coin, I have heads, I have tails. Tails, heads. I'll flip it in there. All in the air, you repeat what he says in the air.
Heads. Heads.
It is tails. Tails. You want the ball? What goal do you want to defend?
We'll defend it.
All right, put your backs to that goal. Put your backs to this goal.
Number 7, Nico Madriga.
They will see. All right, gentlemen, shake hands, go to the sideline.
Stay with him.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Upstairs. Upstairs.
All right, Mr. Fodno, we're back. For those that have maybe just tuned in, we'll fill them in for you. Catholic of Poincarpee had won the toss. They elected to receive, and it looks like we're going to do an invocation and the national anthem. We will stay right here.
May all of our thoughts, our words, and our actions be inspired by you and directed to your glory. We ask for your protection for the free nation, organization, and spectators. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
Alex, as we get ready for this one.
Man, like I said earlier, shaping up to be a great night of football. It's going to be a competitive game, smash mouth football, so it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, and I'm ready for it.
Tell you what, I got to both huddles just now during pregame. And on one last huddle here, you think Livonia's locked in?
I absolutely guarantee they are. You know, you've seen it from the minute they stepped onto the field, stepped off the bus, matter of fact. We got a great look down on the field for them both coming out. Audio was great, man. I love the additions we're doing over here, man.
Good. Great to hear. This is going to be a fun one, to say the least. Catholic Point Capite won the toss. They want the football. What you thought about that?
I like it. You know, they got off to a slow start last year, so they're trying to avoid that. In my opinion, they're going to get the ball. They're going to burn some clock, run some tempo. Or not tempo. They're going to run some, run the ball.
We don't know what offense they're going to come out in. We saw multiple formations, under center, shotgun.
I think they're going to try to run the ball. They're going to try to control the clock, score, and take control of this game early.
Anthony Rapiello will do the kicking duties here. Waiting around the 10-yard line. Let's see if we can get those numbers. Looks like the Michael Hart. Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the opportunity to bring you Thursday Night Football live on Under the Lights. Jordan Taylor, Alex Fontenot, Enoch Brogy, Christian Nugent. Here we go, football fans. White hat signals we're ready to go. And boot meets ball, and we're underway, and Hart will take it in. Full head of steam. And he's got a couple blocks. And that's how you want to start a football game if you're a Catholic of Point Capite.
Yeah, great return. Great return set up right there. Good field position. Let's see what they do coming out on offense.
Let's see, indeed. 1st and 10, go the Hornets. And that was Hart getting the ball down to the 44-yard line. If you're looking for that YouTube page, type in UTL Sports, the number 4. I will type it into the chat at this time.
Real quick, Jordan, that was about a 30 or 31-yard return. He returned it at his own 13 or 14-yard line, and he got a good return there to set up Catholic Point Capite.
Absolutely. We will get to see senior quarterback Jude Morrison for the first time. Remember, we're on milestone watch tonight. 3 touchdowns away from career number 50. We have to keep that in mind. Gonna shift out and shift to the line of scrimmage here. And we go 1st and 10. Nipple's gonna get an early handoff, and that one back to the original line of scrimmage. Big 55 there on the stop was Jacorian Franklin.
Yeah, number 6 was there too. They split that offensive line and got in the backfield and held them up.
So we will see no huddle here. I'm gonna get the calls from the coaches on the sideline. Will not huddle. See a trend of that lately in high school football.
Yeah, you want to get set up at the line, see what the defense is giving you, and check into something that you like.
And motion to the line of scrimmage. Nipple getting another carry here, and defensive line for Livonia playing well here early.
Yeah, absolutely. They're inspired. They're coming off the ball, and Catholic's trying to adjust to it. It's going to be interesting to see. They got 6, 7 in the box right here, sometimes 8. So it'll be interesting to see how soon they go to the air.
Remember, we talked about this defensive line in pregame. We said the defensive ends looked really good, but the D tackles are setting the tone of this game early.
Yeah, they're like I said, they're firing off the ball. They're big. Their defensive end on the other side is big as well. So it'll be interesting to see what Catholic does.
And you got them to jump into the neutral zone. That's going to be able to give you a fresh 5 to set up a manageable 3rd down here. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's one way to slow down the defensive line from having your snap count and firing off the ball is making them jump. Now they're going to hesitate a half a second. That might be all you need to cut off a tech or get to a linebacker and see what you can pop.
Got Edwin Williams and the Michael Hart down here at the bottom of your screen here. 2 guys that really can hurt this defense in the passing game. Let's see if they get an early target here in the 1st quarter. And Morris will go shotgun. Now he steps up into the pocket as a runner. Linebacker could not get him, and Morrison will pick it up in Ostraker Financial Management. First down, but heads up play there from the quarterback.
Yeah, they're showing pressure on the defensive side and falling into deep coverage. So you had one linebacker left, and he found his running lane and took off. So if they continue to stay in that, it's something that could Morrison could exploit the rest of the night.
How was the coverage on the back end?
I really didn't see it. I was seeing what covers they were dropping into after showing pressure, and then watch Morrison take off after that. But I'll try to keep an eye on it and see if they got beat down the field.
Looked like one safety high. 3 gonna go in motion. Being patient here. And a little pop pass to number 0, and that one's going nowhere. And forward progress will be stopped. That's going to be a loss of about 3. So we have, keep an eye out on this, Alex. I was trying to watch the play clock here in the stadium, and I'm not sure if they're working. So if they are not working on this next play, we'll have to be watching the back judge the rest of the way, right?
Yeah, I do not see them moving at all right now, so I'm not sure if the officiating crew is aware of that. But I'm going to keep an eye on the back judge and see if the hand goes up at 10 seconds.
Yes. And if you're Catholic upon compete, this one might fit into where you want to be. Bleed the clock, snap it under 10 seconds, keep that Livonia explosive offense on the sideline.
And he is calling it on the field. His hand went up, so it's on the field.
Okay. They're going to run a little in the round here to number 2. Makes the first guy miss, and fumbled the football. And there's a point for it, and there's still a scramble for the football. We'll see who comes up with it. It is Wildcat football.
Yeah.
And Brogy, I don't know if you got a better look at it than we do, but I'm not sure who came out of the power with it.
I'm not sure. 56 had jumped on it, but it must have scored it out right into Livonia Wildcat.
I might have to go back on the instant replay and take a look at that myself.
Yeah, go let us know. But an early turnover here, and the Wildcats have it. They got it 1st and 10. Missed the tackle, got back up, and went and stripped the football.
Yeah, and you know, the Catholic had the end around set up, just couldn't seal off the last block to get him enough room to take off. He had to check up and try to find another lane, and he got tackled from behind.
Here comes Cam Carter, quarterback for the Wildcats, and we get the big bruiser in the backfield that follows him. Number 23, Cameron Johnson. And Carter under pressure and throws it out of play here. And that one will fall incomplete, so avoided the sack.
Yeah, Catholic showing early pressure here, sent both linebackers and trying to disrupt any kind of downfield passing game for Livonia.
Hey, Jardy, that was number 9 for the Wildcats that forced that fumble. And I believe number 55 fell on it and recovered it.
That's who I thought it was. I thought it was 55 that came out of the power with the football. Carter surveying the field, got a man open if he wants it. Instead, he turns into a runner, and he will have an Ostraker Financial Management first down. And good job there from Cam Carter, Alex.
Yeah, you know, you had man coverage on the other side, looked like cover 3 over here. So when you have that and you have 2 deep routes, it's easy to get that quarterback into space.
Chains will move. It is 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Wildcats on the move, trying to turn turnover into points. Carter surveying the field, steps up in the pocket, somehow got out of it, still looking downfield. Look at Carter go. All that for 1 yard. Wow.
Better than a 10-yard loss on a sack.
That is true.
And they're getting pressure up the middle, but it's just having a hard time keeping contained. And so you're going to continue to send pressure if you're Catholic, but you have to switch up your contain to try to keep Carter in the backfield and get one of those sacks.
Second down and 9, just underway here, about 7:48 to play. And we go inside handoff to the big bruiser, Cameron Johnson. I'm going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
Number 23 is the Livonia rapper right there.
I'm not sure if we're going to have a hydration timeout now that we're in October either, so we'll see what happens at the 6-minute mark.
I think you're correct. October ends it.
Cam looking, surveying the field. Ball is tipped.
There'll be a holding penalty in the backfield right here.
Cam Carter in his junior year here for the Wildcats. Doing some good things with his feet early.
Yeah, and that pressure from Catholic is really disrupting what he's seeing downfield. He had look like a bang or a short post right here on the Catholic sideline that was wide open. But when you're under duress, you can't look downfield and try to find your open receiver. So it's a good game plan early by Catholic point of view.
So the penalty marks it all the way back. 3rd down at the 46-yard line. 7 minutes to play here. First quarter, 0-0 your score. An early turnover for the Hornets. Yeah, trips at the top, little bunch trips. Carter under pressure again, avoiding the sack, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got a man open, tiptoes to the sideline, and he's got a foot in bounds. Number 5, Bo Stewart.
Yeah, with the quarterback from Livonia's feet and what he's been able to do scrambling, it drew the Catholic defender up because he was, scared about him running, and then you leave your receiver downfield. It's tough to do when you have a mobile quarterback. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Tell you what, number 5 and number 4, that's got to be every bit of 6'2 plus. What you think?
Yeah, they definitely have some height and length on them, if not taller than that.
That's an Oscar Financial Management first down. Wildcats on the move. 23 bounces it outside, cuts it inside, and he will be pushed out of bounds. Inside the 10, they mark him out at the 9-yard line. Another Oscar Financial Management first down for Cameron Johnson.
Yeah, a lot of physicality going on in the trenches right now. Got some protesting from the Catholic side, and you got some first down signs from the Livonia offensive line.
They wanted a hold, no?
Oh yeah, they wanted it. Seems like that defensive lineman hitting the ground every play. So it'd be interesting to see how the refs adjust to this game as well.
Here comes the blitz. Surveying the field. He's got green grass in front of him. Can take it into the end zone, and he will. Touchdown, Wildcats. And just what the doctor ordered to start this football game. You cause a turnover on defense, and you go cash it in. 4 points, Alex.
Yeah, it was a great job. They've been coming this way, and then took back off the other way. So Catholic sent a lot of pressure. So it'll be interesting to see if going forward, if they just want to fall back off of that pressure and try to switch it up, see if they can't get a different look from the Livonia offense.
Tell you what, it's going to be the battle of the quarterbacks this evening. Cam Carter, the junior, getting it done with his legs right there, but not before the big pass play on 3rd down and long. Kick is up. Kick is good. 5:40 to play here from NRG Field. Your new score, it is Livonia 7. It is Catholic Appointed P 0. Don't you go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Brogy will give us that scoring drive when we come back.
Your scoring drive for the Livonia Wildcats on that one. They started at their own 41. It is a 7-play, 59-yard drive for the touchdown. It was capped off by a 9-yard touchdown run by number 1. And it took 2 minutes and 47 seconds off of the clock.
Welcome back to the Fundraiser University broadcast booth. Full head of steam. He goes again and upended, still on his feet. And finally taken down close to the 25-yard line. Coach Caruth asking for a flag. He won't get it. Turning out to be a beautiful night. Check out this sky.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Fall sunset, starting to feel that cooler weather arrive, and you couldn't ask for better football weather this time of the year.
Brogy, thank you for that scoring update, my friend. How many yards on the touchdown run?
That was a 9-yard touchdown run, Jardy, with 1st and goal from the 9.
Impact player making impact plays, right? He was one of our guys that we talked about.
And we talked about keys to victory for both of these teams, and one was turnovers and one was penalties. And Catholic had a turnover, obviously couldn't do anything with that. Even though Livonia had some penalties early, they were still able to capitalize.
Morrison, drop back the pass here, taking a shot here, got a man, diving effort, and he has it. Number 2, DeMichael Hort, showing great effort there for an Oscar Financial Management first down.
Yeah, we talked about it in the first drive, where they went run, and then went pass. So,
how about an early throw? I like it.
Early throw, try to get some of that pressure off the run game. And
1st and 10, Hornets on the move, down by 7. Morrison steps up in the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield. Now he turns into a runner, and he's going to pay the price.
Yeah, if I'm Morrison, I'd like to see, if I'm a Catholic fan, I'd like to see Morrison try to stay in that pocket a little bit longer, shuffle instead of run. He had a man open on this sideline down the field. So to see if coaching staff might make him adjust a little bit and try not to scramble him too quick.
We know at any moment they can jump under center. Then we can see the wing T or the veer. Right now, do you think it's the front from Livonia keeping them away from it?
Yeah, I don't see them wanting to do that unless they're getting very short.
Well, here we go. I formation.
There you go.
Tight end will motion over to the right side. And we're going to go with a toss. He was hit before he got the ball off, and Nipple turns into a runner, turns the burners on. There goes Nipple. Touchdown! Hornets! Don't look now, but we're an extra point away from a tie ball game.
That's the way to do it, You tried running up the middle out shotgun. Then you come to I formation and throw a toss outside. Had everybody stacked in the box and you hit them outside. Great play call right there from Catholic.
Number 33, Micah Nipple just scored for the Hornets. And I don't think we're going to have any extra points this evening from
Doesn't look like it.
Catholic Appointed P. We did not talk about that in pregame, the difference between extra points and 2-point conversions tonight.
Yeah, I never noticed it. I never noticed if Catholic had somebody kicking. I thought they did have somebody kicking in pregame, but they might just want to put a little pressure on Livonia if it's a scoring fest.
Let's see if Nipple will try to finish off this drive. Instead, Morrison under pressure, keeping his eyes downfield, turns into a runner, and a 2-point conversion will be no good.
Yeah, they went a little RPO right there, and the receiver was trying to hit was covered, and you have offensive linemen downfield. You can't throw it after that. So
Thought Nipple would have scored if he'd have got it.
Yeah, I just think it was trying to be a little quick hitter on the RPO, and it ended up being covered. But they'll take a look at it and see what they can do if they're in that position again.
4 minutes to play here, first quarter. Your new score from NRG Field, it is Livonia 7. It is Catholic Appointed P 6. Brogy, you got it from here.
Thank you, guys. Catholic Appointed P had a 3-play, 75-yard drive on that one, capped off by a 56-yard touchdown run by number 33. And that took 1 minute and 40 seconds off the clock. Back to you guys.
Hey, don't count out an onside kick here to try to steal a possession.
Yeah, it's very possible. They lost one on the first drive, so it's very possible they come back and try to get one quick here.
Very impressed with Catholic Appointed P. You only count how many coaches on the sideline? 3. They're doing a lot of jobs in one night, right?
Yeah, that's 1A football for you right there, Jordan.
And Coach Groove is calling offense, calling special teams right now, managing who goes in the game. So hats off. 3 coaches. That's outstanding. They're angling the football here. Let's see if they just sky kick it or do go with the onside kick, Alex. And they will go with the sky kick, and number 30 will take it in. And that's going to set up Livonia with good field position. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. All right. It was Cam Carter last drive. Let's see what adjustments were made just now.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if they go back to showing pressure and then falling out of it and try to maybe get an interception on one of those quick passes. Livonia's going to try to adjust to that pressure because it did cause issues, and you don't want your quarterback scrambling all night. It's going to end up being bad by the end of the night.
Linebackers walking down into the box, and now they drop out of coverage. A good jump cut there. And number 23, talked about him in pregame. There he goes again, Cameron Johnson.
Yeah, he's tough to take down, and you can't arm tackle him, and you need more than one. So if you're a Catholic, you just got to pick your poison. Do you want to send pressure and try to get a tackle for loss? Do you want to have the quarterback scrambling? You just got to figure out what's going to work and try to attack it more.
Yeah, Oscar Financial Management first down from the 45-yard line, 3:25 on the game clock. And going to throw one out in here in the flats is Aguilar. And Aguilar, dangerous when he gets the football. And look at Aguilar taking ankles along the way.
Yeah, he's shifting, man. A little water bug back there.
C.J. Aguilar. One of those guys that was mentioned in the Gridiron Football magazine. We get to finally see him play this evening.
Look at the size of the slot receiver right here, man. I haven't seen a slot receiver that big before.
I believe he might be a tight end. And Aguilar going to get another carry here. And look at the explosiveness when he gets the football, but there is a penalty.
Yeah, it's either going to be illegal formation or
shift.
Or a hold. Yeah, legal shift.
That is the call.
Like he had too many men on the line of scrimmage.
Had too many guys moving at one time.
I thought one of his receivers covered a guy up, but might have missed it.
So it will be first down back at the 35-yard line. Have not had many negative plays tonight for Livonia. There's one of them.
Yeah, outside of penalties, the penalties have been a little issue on the first two drives, but on the first one, they were able to capitalize anyway, so let's see what they do here.
That was back-to-back times they got Aguilar the football. Let's see if they go 3 times in a row. Here comes the linebacker. And they give it to Aguilar for a third straight time, and that's what he can do, Alex. He can go get you 15, 16 yards for a first down.
That's one of those guys that's tough to cover because if you play press, he might run by you. If you give him space, he's going to get the ball and make you miss. So I'll be interested to see what Catholic does to neutralize him.
Oscar Financial Management first down. Like you said earlier, pick your poison, right? I mean, quarterback can do it with his legs. Running back can run you over. And Aguilar's showing you what he can do from the slot. Oh, don't forget, you got 2 6'3" guys on the outside.
Yeah, Livonia is loaded offensively, it seems like. So it'll be interesting to see how they continue to exploit this Catholic defense.
They continue to show blitz. And that time they corral him for a short gain. Cameron Johnson there on the carry might have picked up 2.
Yeah, it seems like Catholic's pretty solid up the middle. Between the ends, they're going to be pretty good. If they get outside, the speed's going to hurt them.
$1:25 on the game clock. Throw over the middle, passes caught, touchdown, Wildcats. There's one of those big targets, ran a post or a slant over the middle.
Yeah, it's just tough to defend, man. He was in pretty good position, couldn't get his hand around to deflect the ball, and once he catches it, there's nothing you can do.
Bo Stewart caps off this drive into the end zone. Cam Carter, good piece there throwing the football. And we just got a correction in the chat. They're saying Cam Carter is a sophomore. Here comes the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. So number 32 doing his job tonight, Anthony Rapolo, to make this a 14-6 ball game. Your new score from NRG Field. We'll talk to the stat man at this time. We'll step away.
Actually, I'm going to take this right back. I had to make sure to confirm who scored it, but I will get that back to you shortly. Yeah, let's go. All right. Got that one updated for you. It took me a little bit of time. I apologize for that.
Squib kick here, taken in around the 10-yard line is number 2. And he's had 3 straight big returns to set up the Hornets with good field position. Go ahead, Brogy, what you got?
All right. Took me a little bit of time there to get it all together, but we got it. 7 plays, 61 yards for Livonia's touchdown. 2 minutes, 45 seconds off the clock.
Seems like you're struggling to get a stop on defense. You got to at least sustain a drive to give your defense a little bit of time, make some adjustments, get their air back. But if you can go put it back in the end zone right here, it's going to do a lot.
And it starts with Morrison. Will he give Nipple another carry here? And he will. Good blocking up front here. And picked up about 6-7 yards there. Tackled down by number 11, Zachary Nelson.
Bring up 2nd and 5 for the Hornets.
We go 2nd and 5. Ball lies at the 45-yard line. Nipple gets another carry, carries a defender for an Ostraker Financial Management first down. What are you seeing here, back-to-back drives from this offensive line?
Well, I'm seeing that Livonia's big defensive tackles are not in the game right now. I'm guessing those guys go both ways, and they're giving them a breather, so I would expect a heavy dose of inside run right here, leaning on that big offensive line and try to march it down the field. It'll be interesting to see how many more of those runs it'll take for those big defensive tackles.
They don't have to snap it here if they don't want to, Alex.
I think they will.
Let's see if they get one more play in before the end of the first quarter. They will. And they go RPO to number 7, and Morrison threw that one on a dime.
Great play call right there. You gash them 2 plays in a row, and then you hit them with an RPO. It's very good adjustments by Catholic Orthopedic coaching staff.
And Carson Crabtree will end this first quarter with an Ostraker Financial Management first down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 12 minutes have come and gone here from NRG Field. We'll step away, myself and Alex. I think we got some score updates from around the state coming up at this time. But don't you go anywhere. Stick with us. 3 more quarters to decide a Thursday night winner here in the Parish Showdown.
All right, I'm here with your score updates after the first quarter. Generat up on West St. Mary 14-0. Quincy and Grand Lake tied at 7. Holy Savior Menard up 13-0 on Buckeye. Let's see what else we got here. Looking for some more scores. DeRitter up on Jennings 7-0. Jules Sumner up on Franklinton 7-0 in the first quarter. Chalmette up on Pearl River 7-0 at this time. Let's see if we got any more scores. Lakeshore and Salmon are tied at 7 in the first quarter. And that looks, one more. Mandeville 14, North Shore 7. That is your score updates here for the first quarter. And we will give you some more later on.
Welcome back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth. 1st and 10, Hornets on the move, down by 8. Just ate some catfish up here from the tailgate. Tell you what, I'm struggling.
Yeah, if you're listening to the guy who invited us on the show last night, we sure appreciate it. His food is really, really good. Looked like one of the 2 big defensive tackles came back in, so let's see if they don't run left right here, attacking the smaller guy.
And it's been all Nipple getting every carry, right? And rightfully so. Look the way he's running the football right now.
Yep, they did exactly what I thought they would, Jordan. You know, you got to pick your matchups. And you either pick them on the outside or you pick them on the on defensive line, who you're going to run at. And they did that exactly how they should have. So we got 2nd and 1. I expect another inside run here and potentially hit him with RPO on the first down.
Brogy, I would love to know how many carries he's at after this play call. They going tackle over here?
Yes.
That's what that is. It's tackle over.
Left.
Over to the right. They're not moving. Get in the judge.
And Morrison looking downfield, steps up in the pocket, hits his own guy. Still on his feet, somehow gets something out of nothing. He might have got a first down.
If it's not a first down, he's really
He
close.
got it.
He got it. Wow. what a play there. But hey, what I was saying earlier in the first quarter is Morrison, if he stays in the pocket, I mean, a half a second longer, he had big number 5 running wide open on a corner route on this side. You just got to see that. Just sit in there, trust your blocking, and you have some receivers open downfield.
Oscar Financial Management first down. Where's Nipple at earlier in this game?
Nibble is at 6 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown. His first 2 carries were both no gains, getting his feet under him, but he's been consistently gaining yardage ever since.
He's not done yet.
No, he's not.
Here comes carry number 7 for 5 yards.
Hey, you can do that all game long. 5-6 yards of carry is all you can want from your offensive line and your running back.
It is 2nd down and 5 for the Hornets. And they got him to jump off sides. Good time to go with the long count, right?
Yeah, you're gashing them with the run game.
And Nipple getting a much-deserved rest right there.
Yeah, gashing them and then hit them with a no play, no snap. Very, very good job by this offensive coaching staff at Catholic.
Timeout on the field. How about we take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen? 10-14 to play here, second quarter, 14-6 your score. How about we meet our title sponsor at this time? Let's go meet Bill and Abear. Bill and Abear, Lafayette's trusted personal injury attorney. They are dedicated to helping their clients across South Louisiana receive the compensation they deserve. Their top-rated injury lawyers handle all types of cases. Whether you need a car or truck accident lawyer, an attorney to help after a serious work accident, or a personal injury attorney in Louisiana. Bill and Abear has helped people across Acadiana win. Contact them today for a free consultation and let them fight for your rights. Give Mr. Lance Bill a call at 337-991-6263 or shoot him an email at lance@billabear.com. Welcome back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth. 2 timeouts remaining for Livonia the rest of the way here in the first half. 4 penalties for the Wildcats, so far 0 for the Hornets. And change will drop. Everybody's in the box. The Nipple will get stopped for his forward progress at the 7-yard line.
Yeah, it looks to be right. Livonia got their big personnel back on the defensive line. Wouldn't be shocked if they go RPO or a little play action and try to hit one right behind the linebackers.
Hey, Jordy, that was number 13 on the carry. That was not number 33.
Correction. It was number 13, Cooper Walker. Nipple's right here on the sideline getting a much-deserved break. Something quick here, RPO. What you think? Instead, handoff to Walker, and he runs right into the teeth of the defensive line, and we'll see what they mark it here at the 5.
Yeah, you got 2 downs here. You got Nipple coming back into the game. I don't know what you do here. I mean, you can run it, but you've had trouble running with the big package from Livonia with their defensive line when they have these guys in. You had success in the RPO, but it seems like whenever they put in the big defensive linemen, they had their linebackers playing a little bit further back to take that away.
I think it's got to be an outside run. He goes under center. Might be a toss right here. Or get him to jump in the side, off sides, and got him to jump in the neutral zone. And if you're Livonia, you got to be disciplined in these type of moments.
Yeah, we talked about it. Pregame penalties will kill Livonia in this game. And now you got 2 downs to get, 2.5? Should be half the distance to the goal.
We'll see where they spot this football.
We're also coming up on the 9th play of the drive, not including the penalties.
Wow. That's how you wanted to respond, though, if you're the Hornets. You wanted to go. You got punched in the mouth on that last drive. But 9 plays or 19 plays, if you don't get points on this drive, it's all for nothing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to get points here.
And they mark it at the 2. Morrison's confused here, trying to figure out what Coach Cruz wants here on 3rd and goal from the 2. And it will go I formation.
Fullback dive.
Let's see. And he will roll out pass. Is incomplete.
He had it open too. That was a great defensive play by Livonia.
Sorry, we missed the play there. Did not follow the play with the tripod. My bad.
We're fans of football too. We get caught up every now and again, Jordan.
4th and goal at the 2 here. You wasn't kicking extra points earlier, so we know they're going for it here.
Yeah, I don't know what you do here. I mean, having the pass opens up a lot because you just have so many things that can happen. You know, you're trying to run into the teeth of this defense from Livonia. It could be tough.
I don't know. I think you burn the timeout. Talk about what you want to do here.
You got 10 seconds. They might try to make them jump and then burn one. You never know.
See if Nipple can go get 2 yards. Instead, Morrison with the push from the fullback. He is in. Touchdown, Catholic Appointee.
You do the same thing. You got it from the 2. You get the 2-point conversion from the 3. Do you come right back with it and tell them to stop it for the 2-point conversion?
We'll see where the D tackle lines up here on this 2-point conversion.
Because I tell you, he got 3, 4, 5 yards on that quarterback sneak there. He could do it right over again.
Big 2-point conversion here to tie the ball game.
Got a big tight end lined up right here. I would not be surprised if they leak him out, try to get one in the back of the end zone.
Instead, it is. You caught it, my friend.
Well, wrong tight end, but I got
you caught it. Wrong tight end, but it'll do right. That was number 7, Carson Crabtree, on the 2-point conversion. And ladies and gentlemen, with 8:24 to play here from NRG Field, what a drive, what a response. It's all tied up, 14-all. Don't you go anywhere. Jordan Taylor, Alex Fontenot, Enoch Brogy, and Christian Nugent. We'll be right back.
All right, your scoring drive here. That was a 10-play, 59-yard drive, and it took 4 minutes and 38 seconds off of the game clock for Catholic Appointee. Scores all tied up, 14-14.
That kick was out of bounds. That will give Livonia a good field position, but it seems like they don't want no part of this return game, Alex.
No, I don't blame them. You know, Livonia's filled with speed, so you give them the ball, it could be trouble. You know, take your chances from the 35 and try to see what you can do defensively.
Tell you what, I do want to give a special shout out. Last night, the new field right there, I think it was at STEM Academy, Patrick Queen Stadium was unveiled. What a moment, what a career Patrick Queen has had. He played for this Livonia Wildcat team, won a state championship, won a national championship for LSU, drafted in the NFL, and what an honor last night for Patrick Queen, getting the stadium named after him, Alex.
Yeah, that's a great honor for Patrick, and he's a great guy, you know, stays true to his community, you know, just a humble guy. So, you know, hats off to Patrick and that accomplishment.
Yep, absolutely. Second down and 8. We all tied up 14-all with 8 minutes to play here before halftime. Got a good one so far.
Yeah, and, you know, I know a lot of these guys from Catholic go both ways, but they seem re-energized on the defensive line, getting a big, you could say, stop right there from what has been going on in the run game.
Yeah, it's a well-conditioned ball club wearing the blue jerseys tonight. Carter going to turn into a runner here, and that defensive line there
We haven't talked about it yet, Jordan, but this atmosphere is crazy.
Late penalty flag real quick. We'll see what this is. Is this like an unsportsmanlike conduct?
Yeah, this is going to give Livonia 15. In my opinion. It looked like he had a Catholic or Parker P guy fly, but I could be wrong.
We'll see. It might be offsetting penalties. Personal foul instead against Livonia. So that's 15 on Livonia instead.
Yeah, not what you want to do if you're Livonia. Behind the sticks, now you're second and really long.
Yes. Remember earlier you were third and long and you got the big pass play. Carter's gonna have to do it with his legs again.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see right here. I think if I'm Catholic, I do not send pressure.
That's 3rd and 23, guys. Let's see what play they pull up here.
Yeah, because it was after the play.
Correct.
Got a bunch of trips on that sideline.
Might just hand it to your tailback here and punt this one away. You don't want to throw one into jeopardy and force a pick six happen, right? And they will throw it. See if Carter can buy enough time to get his guys downfield. Fires a pass and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, this is not a good look for Livonia if you're on that sideline, because watching in special teams and in warm-ups and special teams, punting was not really great. So unless they get a good one off here, it's going to give Catholic amazing field position with right around 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
Looks like Cam Carter will do the punting duties here. And number 2, DeMichael Hart, back deep, stands around the 45-yard line. And Coach Carruth gonna have to burn a timeout here. He had a guy wide open on the other sideline, not being covered. He saw it. Burned the timeout, did not want a free play there for Livonia.
Yeah, you've gotten yourself in a very good position defensively, so you do not want anything cheap on a special teams play to give up a first down or a touchdown.
So we'll step away with them, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go check out AB Films at this time. We'll be right back.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling it?
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Effie? Was it Daphne?
Welcome back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth. It starts with the snap here. You want to make sure you get the snap, and you want to make sure you get something off here. No matter how far it goes, and there you go. It started with the snap, right? And Carter are going to kick this one away, and somehow he just turned that from disaster to, okay, we can breathe.
Yeah, and like I said, watching in warm-up, special teams in terms of punt looked to be an issue for Livonia, and we saw it right there in 2 phases. You know, you had a bad snap and then the kick. It got you out of danger, but it still didn't get back to even the first down, the original line of scrimmage, you know. So Catholic has very good position here. And I'll tell you what, Jordan, we were talking about this atmosphere earlier. Catholic goes in and punches in right here, this place is going to explode.
Yeah, man, they're wrapped around the bowl here for sure. If you're not here, you're missing a great atmosphere. We got here around 4 o'clock. Some of us got here around 4 o'clock, and we just watched this place pile up ever since, and they're still coming in. You look at the ticket booth right now, they're still coming into the stadium here in the second quarter. You cannot afford a penalty here. There it is.
There it is, yeah.
You got to let them go whenever the play is over with.
2 or 3 seconds after the whistle right there, and you're getting slung down, so that's going to get called every time.
No, and he pointed the wrong direction.
He called it wrong.
Yep. So that's going to be a fresh set of downs here. The play's over with. You just did an outstanding play. Go celebrate it.
Yeah, I think that's just some frustration from Livonia. You know, they started off so hot and then kind of getting punched in the mouth a little bit here on both sides of the ball. So just got to keep your emotions in check and don't do anything crazy and let this game get away from you if you're Livonia.
1st and 10 after the penalty.
going empty, double tight end wing.
At the 14, correct?
Yes.
Three comes in motion. It's like he's running track right now, the 100-yard dash.
You got to snap it. That's a delay of game.
And it will be delay of game. Morrison, I know with the play clock out right now, and we're going to go show you what. We're going to show you it's out over there in the corner. But with the play clock out, you got to pay attention to the back judge now.
Yeah, the back judge at 10 seconds is lifting his hand up. And at 5 seconds, he goes to the side. So you have a good indication of how much time you have left. You just have to pay attention to what you're doing.
1st and 15 after the penalty. Got one-on-one down here at the bottom if you want it. And they're going to run a little trickery here.
Double reverse.
Quarterback's wide open. Caught! Morrison! Touchdown! Catholic of Point Capee!
Yeah, we talked about it, Jordan. The roof just blew off this place. And you saw it happen as soon as Morrison leaked out. You saw him open. Hadn't even thrown the ball yet. This place was going crazy. What a play call right there.
What a play call. What an executed play call. And Catholic of Point Capee. Wow.
Yeah, Catholic weathered the storm early. Now it seems like they're settling into this ball game. And from what went from a lot of excitement on the Livonia sideline is looking at a little bit of defeat. So you just got to stay in it. I mean, you're down 1 score at this point. Don't lose your head. Stay in it and try to get back in this game before half.
Tell you what, early favorites for play of the game?
Yeah, absolutely. I like that one right there.
You see that play a lot, but you don't see it executed. And they're going to run a little option here. Nipple, too much speed, 2-point conversion is good. I tell you what, look at Coach. Look at Coach fired up, Alex.
Yeah, I love to see it, man. He is calling a heck of a game so far offensively. His team is responding after, like I said, after weathering the storm early. And, man, this is shaping up to be a great Thursday night in New Roads.
Ladies and gentlemen, new score here from NRG Field with 5:33 to play. It's Catholic of Point Capee 22. It's Livonia 14. Two teams trading blows. We'll see what happens. Moving forward, I'll step away at this time. How about that scoring drive if we got it?
We do have that scoring drive for you, Jordan. That was a 2-play, 31-yard drive. 1 minute, 6 seconds off of the game clock. Remember, there was a big run with the penalty. Then there was a penalty that brought it back that doesn't actually include as a play with a delay of game. And then the touchdown. So that's how you get the 2 plays.
I tell you what, if you want to stun them and really suck the momentum out of the building, you can go outside kick right here.
Jordy, I don't know if you noticed this, but there's a 20-yard buffer between the first line and the second line. It doesn't take much to roll it up the middle, take 2 guys out, and then you have the ball back.
I got to just angle this kick. You got number 3 right here down at the sideline.
Hey, the football is not angled. I would not be shocked if it goes right up the middle.
And it will be taken in at the 20-yard line. Livonia got a shot of a return here. Still on his feet. Crosses the 40-yard line. Down at the 44. And down by 8. That's a good return to get them started here.
Very good return. It's what you needed if you were Livonia to get a little life back into that sideline and into your team and see if you can double up right here before halftime.
Jamirian Lambert on the return there. I see JB in the chat. What's up, my guy? Y'all must be at halftime right now.
That was a 24-yard return, guys.
Got some score updates coming up at the end of this quarter. We'll talk halftime, but right now, Livonia got to go answer. Carter staying in the pocket. Pushed out of bounds for a pickup of 1.
I'm interested to see if Catholic doesn't send pressure from a different angle. They're getting it up the middle and from the outside, but they're not keeping contained. So all you have to do is just keep a little bit better contained, and you have your guys back in the middle waiting for them. So if they can adjust to that, they could really cause some havoc on defense.
See Gary Swallow in the chat right now. Hello, my friend. Wait till I scan around this stadium and show you this atmosphere right now. Brogy, you taking this in?
Oh, for sure, man. You said standing room only before.
There's Aguilar real quick. Aguilar! There he goes, Alex! Oh, my goodness! Impact player makes impact plays in big-time games. And we got us a good one here in New Roads, Louisiana.
Hey, little smoke, little now screen, little smoke screen right here. Shot out of a cannon. That guy runs. He's running 4-4. I mean, he got the ball and he was gone.
My goodness. And coach says we're going to go extra point here. So we'll not go for two. We're going to make this a 1-point ball game. They do get the ball to start the second half. 5 minutes before we get there. 32 on to do the kicking duties. Snap, hold, kick, up, and good. Catch your breath, Alex.
Man, Jordan, I don't know how you do it, but hats off to you. You seem to have a Thursday night just absolute stunner every time we have a Thursday night game. This is high school football. This is Louisiana. You love to see it.
I mean, two teams. This one far from over from scoring tonight.
Absolutely.
5:03 to play. Before halftime, your new score from NRG Field, it is Catholic Point Capee 22, Livonia 21. Don't you go anywhere, folks. It's getting good. What you had, Brogy, before fireworks just went off?
Okay, that was 2 plays, 56 yards. It was a 54-yard touchdown pass, and it took 20 seconds off of the game clock.
You had something before that, though, and then everything just went crazy.
Yeah, huh?
Short kick taken in. Good kick coverage there. Takes a big lick on the end of it from number 9.
Got about a 15-yard return there, Jordy.
Chris Nelson.
Yeah, if I'm a coach from Catholic here, we go back to that, not this last drive, but the one before that, where you just pick your shots. Run, little RPO, dink and dunk it down the field and try to score when the clock hits 0, and don't give the ball back to this explosive Livonia offense.
First and 10, Hornets up by a point. They start this drive from the 35-yard line. You saying go back to what they did earlier. And what they did earlier was give it to Nipple. And Nipple goes for a pickup of 2.
I'd like to see him run behind big number 5 right here, the tight end on this side. But listen, if they leak these tight ends out, there's nobody to cover them in the backfield. Everybody's up in the box. We'll see if they notice it and if they make the right play call.
Gary, I thought I was going to be able to show you the crowd. And then Aguilar just said, hold up, let me turn this up to 11. 2nd and 8. Morrison.
Look, tight end up the seam.
Takes a shot. Here we go, 1-on-1, and it is incomplete. And Morrison slow to get up there.
Yeah, he took a big shot, but man, that was an incredible ball. A little bit more in there, and that goes for a touchdown itself.
And he's a tough kid. He gets right back up. A little help from his linemen, but that's what you expect from a lot of veteran linemen up front.
Yeah, absolutely.
I said, my bad. We got you this next one.
Yeah, 3rd and long here. Need a first down. Need to keep this drive moving.
I love a screenplay right here.
Yeah,
we have not seen one yet this game.
They're sending some pressure. You could see a little slot middle screen come right in behind the defensive line.
You know, Coach Carruth loves the screen game. Let's see if he goes get one right here. There it is. There it is. Middle screen. Nipple gets the football. Penalty flag flies. And that would be a first down, depending on the penalty flag. I'll tell you what, are we dialing this one up tonight, Alex?
Yeah, we're seeing what the defense is given, and I don't know. I don't have any experience with the coach from Catholic, but you can just see what he's seeing and be able to dial it up. So I mean, he's doing a great job, and terrible for Catholic again.
Here we go, waving the flag off, and that's going to be an Ostraker Financial Management first down. Go with the screen. We have not seen it tonight.
Yeah, and they faked the little now screen right here on this side and kept the cornerbacks over here, and it opened up the running back screen.
Chains remove. 3:56 on the game clock. A great first half here. We got 10 seconds on the play clock. They got to go. They might get a delay of game here, Alex.
Five.
Yep.
4.
And 3, they get it off at 2. Nipple gets a carry. Tell you what, that's been a battle in the trenches there. Number 55 having himself a night.
Somebody over the center.
That's Jacorian Franklin. As soon as we get a next break, I'll show you the atmosphere, Gary. I know you're waiting. Second and 9, Hornets up by a point, 3 minutes to play. Quick little pass is complete. Short of the marker there. A little hot route, huh?
Yeah, they're playing soft zone coverage over there, so you take what you can get, and you got yourself in a manageable third down.
Third and 2 here. If you want a free set of downs here, you go in with the long count again because you got him a couple times earlier.
And look, you're back in I formation here, so you could see quarterback sneak, you could see the toss, could see fullback dive. We've seen it all.
A lot of options here. And it is quarterback keep in. We'll see where they spot this football. I think he might be a yard short. It's going to depend on the spot. Livonia signaling fourth down.
You got to take a measurement here. That's close.
And they point first down, no measurement. That's the Ostraker Financial Management first down. We're at the 2-minute mark here. Remember, Livonia gets the ball to start the second half. Well, Catholic would love I
think you see a shot.
9-point lead.
In high formation, I think you see play action to one of these one-on-one receivers.
Let's see it. Making a check at the line of scrimmage. Linebackers were showing blitz. Instead, they go with the option. And Morrison up in it. Boy, he looked like he was about to turn the corner.
Yeah, I don't think he would have scored on that one, but he definitely had a first down if it wasn't for that shoestring tackle.
Second down and 3. And Morrison going to pick up an Ostraker Financial Management first down. Christian, give me timeouts the rest of the way.
Catholic 3, Livonia 2. I don't think that's right. I think it's 2 and 2. Because I'm pretty sure I remember Catholic taking a timeout earlier.
We got 2 and 2 the rest of the way. With a minute left. If they do, when does Wildcats burn their timeouts?
I don't think Livonia does. If anybody's going to stop it, it's going to be Catholic.
Morrison under pressure. Fighting for yardage. Steps out of bounds here. For a pickup of 2 yards. Clock stops at 45 seconds.
Hey, we're coming up on play number 9 of the drive here, Jardy. This is a long drive as far as plays go.
They had a lot of success when they went 9 plays earlier.
And not only that, this clock they've had the ball for over 4 minutes now. They started at 4:56 left in the half.
Second down and 8. 45 seconds remaining. You got 2 timeouts in your back pocket. Morrison taking a shot, and it is underthrown, and it might be caught, and it came out last second. it. Number 25 there on the coverage. Demarion Douglas stripped it out last minute. We talk about 50-50 balls, don't we?
Yeah, that was one of them.
Well, chalk that one up to the Wildcat defender. He's going to have to come out for a play. Helmet came off. You got 3rd down and 8 here. 2 timeouts, 37 seconds, and a 1-point ball game here before halftime. See if they drop in coverage here. They will. They got to run that screen again. Oh, and he's sacked. Number 28, Mike Crawford. And if they were in field goal range, you just knocked them out.
Yeah, you got a cramping Livonia Wildcat over there.
Timeout Wildcats, if I'm not mistaken, bro. Yeah, did you see it?
No, it was a timeout Catholic.
Y'all called it? Got an injury timeout, so no timeout on the field. All right, as they look at the injured Wildcat, ladies and gentlemen, we'll step away. Prayers are with the young man at this time. Hopefully it's just cramps, Alex.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Fourth down and long. Welcome back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth, ladies and gentlemen, on an amazing night for high school football. They're wrapped around the building. Look at this, Alex.
Yeah, it's incredible to see all the way around. There's very short, small section of the field I don't even think they can access that's not covered.
Fourth down, offense stays on the field. You got a safety playing about 20 yards deep here. Corners are walked off about 20 also. It's going to be a jump ball here. Morrison taking a shot over the middle. Picked off! And he's got some blocks in front of him. That's going to be a blindside block, and it's coming back. But not before. Number 7, Nico Matt Regala with the INT. I knew that name was going to come up. Martiaga. Interception. Ladies and gentlemen, we got an injured Hornet down at this time. We'll step away. We'll be right back. Prayers are with the young man at this time. Penalty flag will wipe off the big return here, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you go take a knee here.
Yeah, they're going to take it in the half. I mean, you're going to be back around the 25 or so, and there's just nothing you can do with that with 16, 17 seconds left.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Thursday Night Football live and on the lights. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, he's just set up, so that's a good sign to see here. Still trying to get that number, Alex. Prayers are with the young man. Absolutely.
I think it's either 51 or 61. I'm trying to check it out right here. I think it's 51.
One of the linemen.
Yeah.
Senior.
Yeah, I believe it's 51.
There we go, Alex.
Yeah, it's looks like probably a concussion. Took a pretty good shot. Seems to be a little woozy.
Yeah, they worked on him for a while. They're going to bring him straight to the bench, and we hope he can find his way back in this football game. Ladies and gentlemen, number 51, Jacob Caballero. You don't go crazy here. You don't want to throw a pick six. I say just take it to halftime. They'll probably give it to the big bowling ball, see if you can bust one here.
Yeah, I agree that if you can get it, get it. If not, we'll take it in the half.
Instead, they will try to pass it here. And he takes a shot here to number 3. Oof. Hey, what? For a second, I said, uh-oh, they just scored.
It was close.
Second down and 10 with 10 seconds remaining.
You say they're going to take a shot again.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not putting 2 safeties deep here, they could burn you here if they get behind you. Rushing 4. Carter buying time. And he's going to be still on his feet, finally brought down, and that's how this half will end, ladies and gentlemen.
What a great half of football, Jordan. We saw just about everything we could see in a half.
Halftime score here from NRG Field. It is Catholic Appointment 22. It is Livonia 21. Right now, the difference is a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, like we said, we've seen it all. We saw pretty much all of our keys to victory for both teams come into play, and back and forth, and you 1-point ball game right here. This is anybody's game coming into the third quarter.
Tell you what, grateful to be here, calling the good one. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Fontenot, Enoch Brogy, your first half thoughts before we switch on over and thank our great sponsors.
You go ahead first, Alex.
Yeah, like I said, we saw a little bit of everything. You saw Livonia's trenches win. You saw Catholic Appointment Peace trenches win. You saw the explosiveness of the athletes of Livonia. You saw the explosiveness of the athletes at Catholic Appointment Peace. This game has given everything that we thought it would, and it's going to be amazing to see what happens in the second half.
You know what? I agree with you, Alex. You know, a bit of everything. You saw good offense from both teams. You saw big splash plays. You saw defensive stops. And I'll tell you what, man, if the second half is anything like the first, I think this might end up being an instant classic. Who knows? You know, maybe a photo finish at the very end. Very good game so far. I'm happy I made the trip out here with y'all.
Absolutely. Great atmosphere, great broadcast. We will see you in about 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We could not do it without our great sponsors, so let's thank them at this time. We'll be back for halftime scores. We'll be back to give you our keys in the second half, and we will be back at NRG Field. So go grab your favorite beverage, grab your favorite snack, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes.
Complete Turf Care is your full-service natural grass athletic field contractor. Some of the services we provide include aeration, top dressing, verticutting, laser grading, infield renovations, complete field renovations, lip removal, sodding, seeding, and sprigging. We also do irrigation, design, installation, and repairs. We are a licensed general contractor, irrigation contractor, landscape contractor, and commercial applicator, and we have been in business over 20 years. We service all of Louisiana, and some of our customers include many high schools, colleges, and parks and recreation. Contact me, Nick Semino, at 337-230-6427.
Guidry Graphics. Owner E.J. Guidry offers graphic designs such as sports graphics, schedules, game days, commitment graphics. He can design business logos for your company, design business cards, anything you need. E.J. Guidry and Guidry Graphics can bring it to life. He can design anything sports or business related. Direct message them through Guidry Graphic on their Facebook page. Bork's Supermarket and Specialty Meats has been a Cajun tradition for over 70 years. Hot boudin, hot cracklings, plate lunches, and home of the original jalapeno sausage cheese bread. 2 locations at 581 Saison Avenue in Port Barre, Louisiana, or try the Lafayette location at 3211 Johnson Street. They offer catering for wedding receptions, banquet parties, and company functions. The best Sunday barbecue around. They open 7 days a week in Port Barre, Tuesday through Sunday in Lafayette, Louisiana. Mama's 48 years in the business. Located at Jake Drive in Opelousas, Louisiana. Mama's Fried Chicken. Ask them about their party platters for all your game day needs. Or after a big win on a Friday night, go over and get you some Mama's Fried Chicken. Tell them Under the Lights sent you on by. Howard Pool Company. Taking pride in every pool since 1973. Locally owned and operated, serving all of South Central Louisiana, specializing in new construction, genuine and vinyl liner swimming pools. Give Mr. Kyle Vidrine a call today at 337-942-7222. Atchafalaya Basin Seafood is a seafood business located in Krotz Springs, Louisiana. They offer a variety of fresh seafood products, including crab, fish, oysters, and more. With a focus on retail and wholesale sales, Atchafalaya Basin Seafood is dedicated to providing high-quality seafood to their customers. Their commitment to excellence and their wide range of seafood options make them a go-to destination for seafood lovers in the area. Live crawfish for sale when in season. Give owner and the mayor of Krotz Springs, Mr. Carol Snyder, a call at 337-566-8957. Call Alex Fontenot with Bird's Eye Insurance. He can assist you with all your insurance needs like auto, home, business, and life insurance. Give him a shout today at 337-308-1230 and let him know UTL sent you on by. He wants to say good luck to the Northwest Raiders this upcoming season. Are you a resident of St. Landry Parish and you're experiencing heating and cooling problems? Look no further than the trusted team of Shannon Blue Ordran and John Gillen. Owners of J&B Heating and Cooling can get you through those rugged summers and those blistering winters. Give them a call at 337-658-8839 or 337-331-2961. Tell them Under the Lights sent you on by. The Pizza Shack was founded by Louisiana's own Tony and Elaine Puriette in 1988, and they have been independently owned at the same location for over 25 years. They are proud to be the only independently owned pizzeria in Opelousas, Louisiana. They are happy to serve the customers and the community with not only a friendly service, but also a family dining atmosphere. Come discover the most well-known secret in Opelousas where they have daily specials and absolutely the coldest beer in town. 1242 Edith Street. Give them a call at 337-948-4838. Delivering babies by morning and coaching high school football by night. Dr. Terrence Teaspoon Thompson, OBGYN, currently located at Acadian Medical Center in Eunice, Louisiana, accepting new patients. So if you're an expected mother looking to make a change or looking for a new OBGYN, look no further than to Dr. Terrence Teaspoon Thompson. He's accepting all insurances, including Medicaid. Oh, don't forget, this is Coach Dr. Terrence Teaspoon Thompson. You can find him on a Friday night on the sideline at Paul Trosclair Stadium as he coaches the Eunice Bobcats. Good luck, Coach, and good luck, Bobcats. Integrity Rentals. Their equipment is the lifeblood of their operation. They take immense pride in the reliability of their equipment and the expertise of their dedicated team. Every unit undergoes rigorous testing and quality checks before delivery. With over 160 years of combined mechanical experience, their team exemplifies unwavering pride in their craftsmanship and consistently delivers top-tier service. They offer free ASME training to your personnel to ensure your job is done safely and on time. Give them a call at 337-359-8563 or visit their website at rentintegrity.com. At Integrity, they do what they love, and they love what they do. Team Louisiana Baseball, founded in 2010 in ERAF. Team Louisiana Baseball fields teams from ages 7 to 18. They currently have youth programs in ERAF, Shreveport, West Monroe, Alexandria, Lake Charles, and Hammond. They continue to provide an avenue to help young men excel both on and off the field. Team Louisiana has also helped over 500 kids in the state of Louisiana pursue their dreams of playing college baseball with their high school program. Call them today at 337-937-4360 to be a part of their family. First Baptist Christian School, home of the Eagles, located in Lafayette, Louisiana. The Eagles enter year 2 of 8-man football. Everyone at Under the Lights would like to wish those guys good luck the rest of the season. Keep working hard, keep having fun, create memories, and keep building for a great future at First Baptist Christian School. Locally owned and operated, the Crawfish House and Grill, the finest Cajun restaurant in Opelousas, Louisiana, located at 1214 South Union Street. They're open for lunch Sunday through Friday, 11 to 2, and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, 5 to 9 p.m. So if you're in town for lunch or dinner, pass by for some great Cajun seafood. Dine in or take it to go. They do accept reservations and also offer catering. Find them on Facebook or give them a call at 337-948-0049 or shoot them an email at crawfishhouseandgrill@yahoo.com. Quibb's Country Store on Highway 167 in Plaisance is your perfect one-stop shop. Whether you're looking for a juicy burger, hot boudin and crackling, cold beer, or off-road diesel, they've got you covered. They're also serving daily plate lunches, Sunday barbecue, and a great variety of smoked and fresh meats like the famous Tasso roast. Check them out on Facebook for more information and daily specials. DeVille's Racing Stables, gearing up for another historic season. Owners Carl DeVille, Chassis DeVille, Pormier, and Kyle DeVille, a family-run stable based out of Opelousas, Louisiana. They specialize in racing, braking, sales prep, pin hooking, layups, and so much more. They've trained champions such as Grade 1 winner Meadow Breeze, Temp Fate, Janet is Ready, and multi-millionaire Free Like a Girl. We want to send them great luck this year from everyone at UTL. TSA Travel and Save Agent. Heather Buller loves to travel and loves to save money. Let her help you get where you want to go for as cheap as possible. She can book hotels for concerts, car rentals, cruises, Disney, vacation packages, flights, and so much more. She can also create a personalized itinerary for you of things to do and places to eat so you're not wandering around lost on vacation. She helped us build our dream vacation. She can help you build yours next. Give her a call at 337-945-0125 or shoot her email at boldjolie@hotmail.com.
Welcome back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth. I will be giving you not only the scores from the first half, but we're going to give you the first half stats for this game. The first half stats for this game, we have Catholic of Point Capee. They have 66 yards passing. Remember, it was number 2 that threw that touchdown pass on that double reverse pass, I think it was. And then they had 135 yards rushing. Big number 33, Nibble. 10 carries, 104 yards, and that big touchdown. So 66 passing, 135 rushing, 201 total yards. Livonia, 116 yards passing, 5 of 8, with 2 touchdowns. And they had, let's see, the number 5 had a big catch for a touchdown, as well as number 12. They each had a touchdown catch. And then for Livonia, they had 10 carries total in the first half for 64 yards rushing, and they had a rushing touchdown. The quarterback, I believe, did. Yeah, it was the quarterback. So Catholic of Point Capee has 201 total rushing yards, or total yards, I apologize. 201 total yards. Livonia has 180. That's the first half stats. Now let's give you some scores from around the state of Louisiana. St. Frederick 14, St. Mary's Catholic 10, third quarter. Halftime score, Jeanerette 42, West St. Mary's 6. Halftime, DeQuincy 19, Grand Lake 14. Denham Springs leads Southern Lab 27-6 at the half. Holy Savior Menard up 28-0 over Buckeye. Let's see what else we got. Joel Sumner up on Franklinton, 14-7. DeRidder up on Jennings, 14-6, halftime. Woodlawn Baton Rouge, 13. St. Martinville, 10, second quarter. Iowa 16, St. Louis 13, second quarter. Chalmette 7, Pearl River 6, third quarter. Leesville 28, Benton 7, halftime. Oh, big one here, Jardy. Salmon 28, Lakeshore 14, halftime. Bruley 28, Bel Air 6, that's a halftime score for you. Mandeville 14, North Shore 13, that's second quarter. Evangel 35, Huntington 7, that's a second quarter score for you. And last one for right now, we have John Curtis 20, Warren Easton 7. That's a second quarter score. We don't have there's quite a few scores we don't have uploaded yet. As the game goes on, hopefully we will get some updates from more games. But there's all of your scores from around the state of Louisiana so far. We will come up with more. We will now send it back to Jordan Taylor and Alex Fontenot. Here you go.
Welcome back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you to Stuart Miller for sponsoring the broadcast booth all season long. Got a dandy brewing here from New Roads, Louisiana. Got a packed house. We welcome you back. If you win, got yourself a snack and a drink. My name is Jordan Taylor. This is Alex Fontenot. Christian Nugent's with us, and Enoch Brogy. We say thank you to our halftime sponsors just now. We say wow on some of them scores from around the state of Louisiana, and we say wow, what a game we have unfolding in our hands right here, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely, Jordan. It was so good. I had to go get me a little snack and manger during halftime, man.
Manger.
They really taking care of us over here at Catholic of Point Capee. Great game, great food, great atmosphere. What else could you want?
Hey, Brogy, did you announce that Port Barry score at halftime?
They didn't have an update for it on Score Stream. Do you have an update by any chance?
I got South Bow 20, Port Barry 7 halftime.
Okay. That still, that game's not over yet. We'll see what happens.
Keep it in reach, right, Alex?
For sure.
Yeah, that's all you can do if you're Port Barry. Just keep it close and try to, execute and try to get that game in a winning position and try to take it over late.
Pick your spots, right, Alex?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we go second half. What would you think was adjusted at halftime for both sides? What do you think Coach Caruth told his group that will be on defense first to start the second half up by a point?
For Catholic, the only thing I could see them doing a little differently is just trying to keep contained when they send pressure. For Livonia, I mean, they're doing a pretty good job. Both teams are really doing a good job countering each punch that each other throws. If I'm Livonia, I try to take a few more shots to 12 and get Cam Carter rolling out and see if they can't get some more of those explosive plays.
Tell you what, explosive plays, his name is C.J. Aguilar. He has to touch it a lot in the second half.
He's a speedster. Be interested to see if Catholic doesn't come out with an onside kick right here.
Well, you know they're not going to kick it deep to him.
If you're not going to kick it deep, why not try to steal a possession?
Still a possession. Welcome everyone back to New Roads, Louisiana. Thursday night football live on Under the Lights. Tomorrow night we have a Logan Sport at Kinder. So if anyone is interested in watching a little homecoming action for Yellow Jackets and the Tigers, we will have that game broadcasted tomorrow. So more football live on Under the Lights, Alex. Can't never get enough football.
Can't ever get enough, and we soaking it up because you get less and less of it as the year goes on, and it will be missed, but we still have plenty to go.
At the halfway point, what were some scores that really stood out to you at halftime that really stunned you?
DeQuincy beating Grand Lake. You know, DeQuincy's been up and down this year. Grand Lake's been rolling, so
it's a 19-14 score.
To be up on Grand Lake at half is impressive.
For me, it's Lakeshore and Salmon. Salmon's up 28-14 so far in that game. But Salmon's not a bad team. They have some talent on them, but Lakeshore is one of those favorites for Division II non-select, so we'll see how the rest of that game goes.
And right now, Iowa is in a battle with St. Louis.
That's a shocker.
16-13 right now.
Yep, close game. We'll see if the Yellow Jackets can find a way to pull away from that game or if the Saints will make it a game the rest of the way.
Enjoy the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Morrison waiting for the kick, and he will. Onside kick, you called it, but it did not go 10 yards. And they did. They had it.
They had it right there.
Everybody on the front line took off running, and they had it, but the ball did not go 10 yards. What a call coming out of halftime, but did not execute it. That's going to give That's going to give Livonia probably what, at midfield?
Yeah, they should get it at the 50. Or
they waving it off. Waving what off?
Oh, they're not taking the penalty. They're taking the ball.
They're taking the ball where it is.
Where it was spotted, where it stopped.
You know, you see something new every day. If you're Livonia, do you take a shot coming out of halftime knowing you got man across the board right here? You got Big 5 down at the bottom of your screen here. You take a shot with them. And they will take a shot, but they go to the other side of the field. There you go, Alex. I tell you what, the broadcasters are dialing it up tonight.
Absolutely. And flag in the backfield, but I want to say it's going to be rough in the pass.
I think they just declined it. First play coming out of the halftime. Take a shot. I just called the wrong side of the field.
That's it.
This is going to go on the kickoff.
And could you see Livonia with the ball being so far up, going for their own onside kick?
I don't know what to expect tonight. Here we go. Here's the call. Personal foul, roughing the passer, penalty is declined, touchdown is good. And they will go for 2 here, Alex.
They declined it, but does it not go on the kickoff? Or is that only on the extra point?
If I'm not mistaken, I think in high school it only counts on the extra point.
Somebody in the chat's going to let us know.
You got really three big blockers here. Let's see everybody go one way and hit Cam Carter on the outside.
So here he's changing his call here. Assessed on the kickoff. So watch where they spot this ball coming on the kickoff. They declined the penalty just now. They did not want it on the extra point. They wanted it on the kickoff. And direct snap to the quarterback, following his blocks, cuts it back inside. 2-point conversion is good.
That's a tough formation to defend. When you have somebody who has some speed in the backfield.
Hold on, we slowly get up. Let's see. Yes, good. He's up. Go ahead.
You got speed in the backfield and big blockers. You can run all kind of stuff off of that. You can run power. You can run counter off of it. You can run all kind of stuff, and it's tough to defend, especially on 2-point conversions.
How about you go set the tone of to start this second half? New score from NRG Field. It only took 10 seconds. 29-22. 2-point conversion was good. Give it to us. Who was on the reception, Enoch?
That was number 3 for Livonia on the reception. It was a 48-yard touchdown pass. Only took 10 seconds off the clock. One play, 48 yards, 10 seconds. That's your scoring drive here.
Justin Woods, senior receiver, had a lot of speed, ran right by his guy, but you go back to Cam. Correction, it's not. I got called the wrong roster. Number 3 is Paris Hayes. You go back to Cam Carter, and what a dime he threw.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Livonia's going to kick off from Catholic's 45 right here.
Yeah, so they didn't want it on the extra point. They wanted it on the kickoff.
Yeah, I'll be very interested to see if they either try to pin them deep or if they try to onside kick it, because Catholic has returned the ball on kickoffs very well.
Just saw Coach over there on the sideline. He said, angle it. Towards our sideline, Alex.
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure you're not offsides here. And they will have a touchback, so not want to give up a big return.
That's probably the worst field position Catholic's gotten all night, so I don't hate the call there to kick it through the end zone and pin them deep.
So if you point Capee, you almost stunned them with a onside kick to start the second half, and then you get stunned with the ball over the top. How will you respond here?
Yeah, I don't expect to see a deep shot on the first play for Catholic here, but if they can set up a drive, sustain it, and get a touchdown, that'll be the best response they can get.
Alex, you are absolutely right. That is the worst starting position they've had so far. The furthest back they started a drive since the start of this game was the 25. So you're absolutely correct on that one.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Morrison
running back
steps up in the pocket, throws one late, pass is complete to number 7. I think that's Crabtree for an Ostraker Financial Management first down. I'll tell you, we're far from over from scoring tonight.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be a track meet until further notice.
It's going to who has the legs in the fourth quarter is starting to shape up, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Going right back to the Munch trips.
Picked up 15 there. Brings up a first down from the 35-yard line. Tight bunch trips here at the top of your screen. And will be Nipple leading the way here. Morrison, good block, makes a guy miss. And Jude Morrison picks up an Ostraker Financial Management first down. That was 13 on the pickup. And back-to-back good play calls, good pickups for the Hornets.
Yeah, you just hit them on a pass with bunch trips, and then you come back, you put all the numbers to that side, quarterback counter.
Enoch, do you have all the touchdowns wrote down?
I have them all marked down.
Hold on, after this. Fell down on his route.
Yeah, he had the hitch open too.
I want to know what's Morrison's stat line right now. Throwing and running the ball, touchdowns-wise, not yardage.
Okay. For Morrison, the quarterback from Catholic upon Capee, 5 of 9. Oh, well, he's
no, we're not worried about his completions or anything. We want to know, how many touchdowns does Morrison have?
Morrison has 1 rushing touchdown, and he has 1 interception thrown. Remember, it was number 2 for Catholic upon Capee.
Okay, so
that threw that touchdown pass.
So he has no touchdown passes, but he has 1 rushing.
Correct.
Okay, so he's still 2 away from 50, Alex.
Correct.
Oh, dump out a second. That's a fumble. We got 1 referee signaling fumble here on the sideline. We got 1 referee at the top signaling incomplete pass, and Whitecap overrules both of them. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, it's just another example, like I said in the first half. Morrison, if he just sits patient in the pocket, he has that running back in the flat open. But when you start scrambling around, it makes it tough to do.
Tell you what, if you're a Catholic at Point P, you just caught a break there. If that would have been a fumble, that would have been a loss of about 7 or 8. And we say fumble because thrown behind the line of scrimmage.
Correct.
For those that would not know what that means. 3rd down and 10. Ball lies at the 48-yard line. Morrison, here comes the blitz, escapes the pocket, breaks the first tackle, tiptoes the sideline, thrown out of bounds, no flag on the play, and he will have enough for an Ostraker Financial Management first down. Gets it done with his legs, gets it done with his arm. What have you seen from the senior tonight?
Pretty good decisions. His athletic ability is really, really high. I mean, he can sling it, he can run it. He makes good decisions in terms of when the rush is coming, he gets out of trouble. Like I said, I'd love to see him sit in the pocket on certain plays and let stuff develop a little bit more.
1st and 10 on the move. Down by 7. Going to roll to his right here. Got a holding call here. And that pass is knocked down, incomplete. So try to get him outside the pocket there, get him thrown on the run, and probably gave him a decision. If you see it open, take it. But holding against the running back there. Or
no, it was
tight end?
The tackle or tight end, whoever's on that side.
Okay.
Would have been the tackle and no tight end in the game.
It will repeat it down. And it will be 1st and long from the 49-yard line. We got 9:35 to play here, 3rd quarter.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a dose of nipple right here. Looks like some hands on hips for that Livonia defensive line.
Instead, they're going to roll him out to his right. Throw back to the guy crossing the field. It's Crabtree, and a beautiful design play call. Was that what they're going for the play before? They might have saw something up in the booth.
They just set it up. You know, I think they ran a flood concept on the play before, and then the slot just ran a grass route, came back on this side of the field. It was designed specifically for that exact receiver to catch the ball on that play.
Carson Crabtree for an Ostraker Financial Management first down. Big time pickup, and you needed it.
Absolutely.
That was a 23-yard gain there, Jordy.
23 yards through the air. Morrison goes empty. And it's going to be another throwback here, taking a shot to the end zone, and he underthrew that one. If he'd have led him, it was touchdown. Intended receiver was Edwin Williams. He's going to want that throwback.
Yeah, basically the same play 3 times with 3 different backside concepts. One, you had a go, then you had the grass route coming backside, and then you have a post backside. So it's interesting to see how the game plan has changed a little bit and trying to really confuse them on some concepts.
2nd and 10, go to Hornets with 8:44 to play, 3rd quarter. We got a 29-22 ball game. Hornets trying to answer, and Morrison's going to call his own number. Falls forward, going to be close. He has enough for another Ostraker Financial Management first down.
We're starting to see this Catholic O-line lean on the Livonia D-line a little bit. See if they can keep it up. We're still pretty early in the 3rd quarter here.
Chains will move. It's 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Waiting on the snap, gonna check to the sideline. Changing the call at the line of scrimmage is Morrison.
You gotta get it off.
There's a snap. They're gonna go option. Fakes the option, and Morrison lowers his hat, and that's a good old head fake right there.
I think he's got another first down, Jordan. No,
Gonna be about a yard or two short. Go with the head fake, and Morrison's starting to take over here in the third quarter.
We'll bring up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Going back to the I formation here.
Hornets are knocking on the doorsteps. Think he's gonna go quarterback keep here. Nope. Handoff. Nipple. And Nipple is up in it for a pickup of 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go one of those tight end leak plays here and then come back on 4th down if it doesn't work with the quarterback sneak to get 2 yards.
On this big 3rd down, this is the 11th play of the drive so far, guys. And they can still get another
Stay
first
in
down
under
goal.
center. Trying to draw them off sides. Good discipline there from the Wildcats. Quarterback keep, needed a yard, and he got about 3. And the chains will drop. First down, Hornets, and what a drive. You're taking off 6 minutes off the game clock here. Defense has been on the field
a
lot tonight. Can they find a way to get off the field for 4 straight downs? Going pistol. Ball's on the ground, and Morrison lucky to jump on it.
Yeah, that could have been disastrous right there. Looks like he was trying to read it and just didn't get a good exchange.
And it will be 2nd and goal. Lost a couple yards there. And I believe they're back at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal for the Hornets.
Staying in that I formation. Tight end is at the right of the line of scrimmage. Let's see if Crabtree is the target here. Instead, they go fullback diving, and Morrison breaks a tackle. Morrison into the end zone. Touchdown! He faked the fullback dive.
And went to option. Basically triple option concept right there.
Yes, and Morrison 4, 6, and ain't no extra points today because they're going for the lead right here.
Yeah, they've been doing it all game. Don't expect anything to change. The only thing I'm expecting is more of the same. I think you run the same play with the triple option concept, and you always have the pitch. If they're going to come up and take Morrison, you have the pitch. But what do I know? They're not doing it.
That was the Jude Morrison drive right there, Alex. Can he cap it off with one more to make this, give them the lead? And he will go one more time, and the Jude Morrison drive is capped off with a touchdown, capped off with a 2-point conversion, and capped off with the Hornets with a 1-point lead. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 5:34 to play here in the third quarter at NRG Field. Your new score. Catholic at Point Compete 30, Livonia 29. Don't you go anywhere. You're watching Thursday Night Football live on Under the Lights.
Here's your scoring drive. That was a 13-play, 80-yard drive for Catholic of Point Capee, and it took 6 minutes and 16 seconds off of the game clock here. 5:34 left, Catholic Point Capee 30, Livonia 29.
Welcome back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth. Bogey doing a fantastic job giving us those score scoring drives tonight. And Nipple kicks it off. Going to give Livonia an odd opportunity to return a kick here. And good kick coverage there from Point Capee.
Yeah, what a tale of two kickoffs. You know, you have a onside kick that was barely short, would have been recovered, and then you kick it deep for the first time tonight and make a pretty good tackle. Probably one of the worst field positions Livonia started with tonight.
All right. A moment ago, your offense. One play, 4-6. We saw them do it in 3 plays earlier.
Yeah,
they can score quickly.
Yeah, I just don't think it's going to be designed if they do it now. If they break one, it is what it is. But if I'm the coach, I want to kind of extend this drive, give your defense a break because we're still halfway through the third quarter. You keep doing this, eventually it's gonna wear on that defense in the fourth quarter.
We go 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line, down by a point with 5:27. Showing blitz, slant over the middle, and pass falls incomplete.
It's intercepted.
The guy that just scored the touchdown a minute ago had an opportunity to be off to the races. The intended receiver was Paris Hayes there. See if Cameron Johnson gets a carry here on 2nd down. The battle for the parish. It's a good one.
It's a dandy tonight, Jordan.
Carter waits in the shotgun. Gonna run the option instead. Turns into a runner. And Cam Carter. There he goes. Steps out of bounds. But number 1, the sophomore. Growing up tonight, Alex.
Yeah. I see your option with an option.
Oh, man. The battle of the quarterbacks tonight. Unbelievable.
Guys, that was a 39-yard scamper for the quarterback there.
Ostraker Financial Management 1st down. That defense better start drinking some water quickly. They don't know how quickly they're going to go back on the field. And that pass falls incomplete and probably got them to go before they were ready. Yep, false start, Alex. So 1st and 15 for Livonia. Explosive tonight.
Yeah, they just got to stay out of these pre-snap penalties and early down penalties because it's killing drives, but they've been able to overcome them so far.
Under pressure. Brought down and the pass falls.
He was down.
All right, let's see what they call. We got a signal for
It's got to be grounding or he was down.
And a call incomplete pass.
It's got to be grounding then. It didn't get to the line of scrimmage. There was no receiver in the area. That's grounding.
He threw it. This judge over here just said he threw it.
So a long discussion going on right now. And they're going to put it back in the original line of scrimmage.
That's a miss right here by this crew. I mean, either way, it's grounding. You can't throw the ball as you're getting sacked unless it gets back to the line of scrimmage and there's a receiver in the area, and neither one of those things happen. And honestly, he was down before he threw the ball. That's a tough break for Catholic and a good break for Livonia right there.
Yep. Nothing we can do about it. We move on. 2nd and long. From the 34-yard line. Showing blitz. Here they come. Fires a dart. Pass is complete. Trying to get a block. And he made up for it, Alex. They went right back to him. He had to drop a minute ago. Paris Hayes says, Coach, come right back to me. And he picked up about, 20, 30 yards for Ostraker Financial Management first down.
Yeah, it was a good gain, you come back, you near disaster right here on the play before, and then you get it all back and some.
I got a 20-yard gain on that one, Jordan.
All right, 20 yards, but you needed it. And they're going to go a little pop pass here to Aguilar. Right man for the job. Turns the corner. Touchdown, Wildcats. Are you not entertained tonight?
Yeah, they overloaded everybody this side, and that strong safety or outside linebacker did not get outside of his defensive end to set the edge there open all night long.
I tell you what, these two coaches are dialing it up on the offensive side of the ball tonight, right?
Absolutely. It's just counter punch after counter punch. It's going to depend on who can finish in the fourth quarter, who has the ball last, and who makes less mistakes.
No extra point here. Going for two to make this a 7-point ball game.
And you might end up having to burn a timeout here.
Yeah, they don't have 11 on the field. And you might need that timeout in the second half.
There it is.
Timeout, Livonia. We'll take a timeout with them. 2-point conversion coming when we come back, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Here's the scoring drive for this one. That was a 5-play drive. And that ended up being 68 yards as far as the touchdown drive goes. And that took just a little over a minute off of the clock, 1 minute and 8 seconds. There you go, back to you.
Some score updates while we wait on this 2-point conversion. Woodlawn, St. Martinville tied in a good one, 13-all. Iowa now leads St. Louis 22-13. St. Frederick leads St. Mary's 27-10. Burley leads Bel Air 28-6. Quincy still leads Grand Lake 19-14. Jeanerette leads West St. Mary 50-6. John Curtis leads Warren Easton 20-7. Denham Springs leads Southern Lab 27-6. And that's a look at scores right now from around the state of Louisiana as we gear up for a huge 2-point conversion to make this a 7-point ball game. They went direct snap earlier. Low snap. This time they're going to throw it, and it is Cam Carter trying to make something out of nothing. Can he pull off a miracle? Throws it downfield. He's got a man open. He just did that. The 2-point conversion is good. This sophomore is a bad man.
Unbelievable. That's just unbelievable.
Wow.
I mean, how long can you scramble? I guess there's no illegal man downfield on the extra point because they got a flag down, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Let's see. They're going to wave it off. 2-point conversion stands 37-30.
I gotta say this, that might be the most impressive 2-point conversion I've seen since joining you guys.
Wow.
My goodness, man.
You're watching Thursday Night Football. We'll be right back. Number 2 trying to get a block. Gets a gaping hole. Close to the 50-yard line, and Catholic a point compete. We said it was a game where they keep trading blows. Well, here we go again.
Another one shot out of a cannon on a kickoff return. Great field position.
I'm just glad to be here tonight. 37-30. You couldn't ask for any better on a Thursday night, right?
Yeah, back and forth game, small town rivalry. Can't get better than this.
Can you go score right here before the end of the third quarter to set up probably an incredible fourth quarter?
I'll say it like this, guys. That was a 35-yard return. That was probably his best return out of 3 or 4 where he had really good returns, Jordan.
Yeah, he's been close to breaking them. Very
close.
You have to be wary of that moving forward if you give him an opportunity in the fourth quarter. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 50. Morrison gonna get the ball here. Here comes the pursuit for the football, and the Wildcats are all over it. And Morrison takes a big shot there, but does get back to his feet. Loss of 2.
Good to see Morrison get up. It looked like he planted very awkwardly there. It could have been a rough situation.
Tell you what, Wildcats have a little juice here in the third quarter on this defensive drive. I guess you would, the way your quarterback just made probably the play of the year. Little pass out to the flats. Can he get a block here? And it is stopped by number 9, Chris Nelson.
Yeah, this Livonia defense is rallying to the football, playing inspired. That last touchdown drive and 2-point conversion definitely sparked some life into this Wildcat team.
3:10 on the game clock. 3rd down and 12. You get a stop right here. You force a punt. And if you go down 2 scores, that might be too much to overcome tonight.
To come back from there.
Morrison steps up in the pocket, takes a shot over the middle. Pass is tipped. He had a man, and I think the other guy jumped in his route.
Yeah, both of them were open, but it looked like he was trying to hit number 7 on the post route, and the dig came across and got in the way of it.
4th and 12. Will the offense stay on the field here? Remember, Morrison is your punter, so he might just drop back from the shotgun formation and punt this ball away.
They're playing punt defense right here, so you got one guy deep. You might have what you want.
Checking at the line of scrimmage. Coach trusts his offense here. They're going for it. 4th down, and we got whistles. False start on the offense, and that will definitely send the punting unit out now. Here they come off the sideline. I would have loved to seen that play call right there on 4th and 12.
They probably went right back to what they had. I mean, they had it wide open in 2 different receivers and just got in the way of each other, but the penalty negates all of that. So here we go with a punt.
Yeah, 4th down and a little too far out of range to go for it. And Morrison's going to have to do a job here, try to flip the field. Make sure they got 11, Alex.
Yeah, 11.
Got 11. Number 3 waits back at the 20-yard line. High snap, what an athlete. And he does boom this one away. And he's got an opportunity on a return here. And late penalty flag flies in. What you saw?
I saw a holding. I just don't know if the one I saw was called or if it was something after the fact.
Yeah, that flag came in right as the play ended. We'll see what he says.
So here's the call. Targeting against the Wildcats.
That's going to put them in really bad position to start this drive.
It seemed like all the momentum was starting to switch sidelines, but if you're Catholic, that's a breath of fresh air right there, knowing they have to start in their own territory.
Absolutely, but as we know, Livonia can score in a heartbeat.
If you remember one of our keys to victory, get the ball out in space to your guys.
Absolutely.
Well, they've been doing it a lot this evening. And they are spotted at the 12-yard line. All right, Cam Carter goes back to work here.
Yeah, the pressure for Catholic and Point Computer they've sent in has actually bit them in this game. You know, it looks like it's working, but when you head in the quarterback scramble and you lose everything in the secondary, it might be time to get out of that.
You got one-on-one at the top. It's number 3, Paris Hayes. Do they go right back to him? The post is open if they go to him. Instead, they hand it to the big tailback. And a shoestring tackle there. Might have picked up 4 yards.
59 on, 50 off.
2nd and 5 for the Wildcats.
Second and 5. Waiting on the snap. Low snap, picks it up off the ground. Now he turns into a runner. And this is dangerous if you're going to compete. Gets a block on the outside. And Cam Carter, there he goes! Track star! Pushed out of bounds, but not before. He just reared off another huge run. What can the sophomore not do tonight?
Man, he's a great quarterback, and he's sending a little bit of pressure. If he sees something on the edge, he is gone.
That was a great block by the receiver right here on the bottom of your screen. No crackback block. Got in position, got his hands where he needed to be, and it was Carter the rest of the way.
Yeah, he hit that sideline and kept it tight and just rolled on down until he got pushed out of bounds.
Remember, we talked about it in the last drive. If you go up 2 scores right here, that's going to be difficult to come back, and it's all Livonia right now.
That was a 62-yard run there. That's the biggest play of the game so far in terms of yardage. 62 yards.
Wow. No blitz this time. Taking a shot over the middle. Jump ball! Penalty flag flew down here at the bottom of your screen. They're saying
Ineligible man downfield.
Ineligible man downfield, and number 5 is shaken up, ladies and gentlemen. Bo Stewart might have got the wind knocked out of him, Alex.
Yeah, a little shot below the waist, maybe coming down. A lot of elbows and hands flying, trying to break up the pass.
So they'll take a look at the injured Wildcat. We'll step away, ladies and gentlemen. 1:35 to play, third quarter, 37-30 your score, 2nd and 10 when we come back. Welcome back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth. Great sign there to see him run off on his own power. He's going to have to go out for a play here. He ran straight back to the huddle, but he's going to have to miss at least one here.
Yeah, like I said, it looked like he might have just caught a little unfortunate shot below the waist coming down, trying to catch that pass, but he'll be all right. And
he almost went high on it.
Yeah, he was there. It just got broken up, you know. Looked like as they came down for the ball, got punched out, and he was probably on the wrong end of one of those punches.
So, ball correction, it will not be 2nd and 10. Alex, you had a man downfield for the penalty.
1st and 15.
Ponkapee desperately needs to stop on defense here or a turnover.
Let's see if Catholic adjusts to this, because last time they did this, they ran option left and didn't have anybody outside.
They go to Aguilar. They faked it to the Aguilar. Good pass. Break up there from number 2. Michael Hart. You remember earlier, Aguilar scored on that play.
Yeah, they ran the speed and then faked it on this play, tried to hit the slant. Very good defense by number 2 from Catholic.
You remember you said earlier, you said Catholic and Ponkapee was setting some things up. Well, yeah. Catholic came back to that one. Livonia came back to that one.
Yeah, you can tell, like we talked about at the beginning of the game, the coach that came over from Catholic Baton Rouge over to Livonia.
Yes.
Man, you could tell there's a very good scheme, and they do everything with a purpose over at Livonia this year.
2nd down and 15. Aguilar is at the top of your screen. Johnson waits in the backfield. Gonna drop back to pass. Got a spy on him this time. Pass is complete. That one was tipped. Good concentration there from number 6, Jaden Leathers. And gonna make this a close 3rd down now, where you were way back there.
3rd and 4.
good concentration after the tip ball, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a whole different third down if that ball doesn't get completed.
Both teams are battling. It's a 7-point game with 1:05 remaining third quarter. Carter surveying the field. Penalty flag flies. Pass is complete, but this one is coming back. Another penalty flag flies, so this might be offsetting penalties, Alex.
Yeah, they're probably going to have a holding and potentially a face mask. Not sure what else they saw with the tackle going on close to the goal line.
So a big penalty here. Will it be offsetting? Yeah, I don't know if that was the right signal. Holding against the offense and probably a face mask. He might have signaled the wrong thing there, Alex.
Yeah, but it should offset, and they should
bring it back. Bring it back to the original line of scrimmage. Replay it down. Holding against the defense
after the ball is completed.
Yeah, I think he signaled the wrong thing. Yes. If it is, I need to go to the rules clinic and figure it out. Holding on the defense. 43 seconds. Big third down. And we got whistles. I don't think number 5 Stewart's okay right now.
No, he looks a little out of it over there on the sideline.
They go official timeout here. They pull him off the field here. I think this is a great stoppage. He didn't look right on the field. The referee saw it on the sideline. They're taking him off to the bench right now, Alex.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened after the play, but let's see, he got thrown down and hit his head, or might just be a little gassed, but hopefully he'll be back. Praying for that young man.
Third down and 4. Showing blitz off the outside. Can they get to him? Taking a shot. Picked off! Are you kidding me? One man to beat. Can Cam save the day? He cannot. Number 2. He did save the day, Alex.
Out of steam.
Wow! And look at the family. Look at the family right in front of us. The Hart family right in front of us. Wow!
Wow.
Gary Swallow might have just had a hard setback.
Hey, we've had a lot of great plays, but the way this game is going, if they convert here, this might be my new play of the game.
I don't know what's going on. This game's got everything.
Unbelievable. This place is on fire right now.
Catholic Point Capee looked like it was going to be the final touch right there going into the fourth quarter, and the defense found a way. Somehow, some way. But you got to go cash it in now.
Touchdown.
And they did. Touchdown, Catholic Point Capee. And what we said, right before the fourth quarter, we told you there was going to be drama. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a whole heck of a lot of drama tonight in New Roads.
And Jordy, I got something for you after this 2-point conversion, because I don't think I could fit it in before, but
to take the lead,
Catholic of Point Capee made an adjustment on that last play that led to the interception. And I've been talking about it all night, and they did it, and I'm going to get to it as soon as this 2-point conversion's over with.
That interception was the Michael Hart, one of the biggest plays of the game. And here comes a 2-point conversion to take the lead going into the fourth quarter. Quarterback push, and he is waiting on the signal. He's in.
Yeah, so Jordan, I've been talking all night about the pressure that Catholic has been putting up the middle with their linebackers. The quarterback from Livonia has been able to scramble off of that. They finally sent pressure from the edge and set the edge. and it led to Livonia's quarterback sitting in the pocket and throwing that pick. Little adjustments like that make all the difference in the game.
They're dancing in the bleachers.
I got your scoring drive here, Jordy, but I want to give you the interception return first. The interception return was a 77-yard interception return, and that was an 8-yard touchdown run for the quarterback. And let's see if that was touchdown number 50 for him.
Could it be number 50?
It is number 50. That's the third touchdown of the night.
Congratulations, Jude Morrison. Career touchdown number 50, Alex.
My hat goes off to him.
And the party has just begun. We're gearing up for a fourth quarter. Aguilar, uh-oh. 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 I didn't know. I thought he was going to take it.
He's so twitchy and fast that he doesn't need much, but he made a great return. They kicked that ball the deepest they've kicked it all night, and he got him back in a really good field position.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 quarters have come and gone here from NRG Field, and it's brewing up to be an instant classic live on Under the Lights. We got to thank the administration here at Catholic Appointee. We got to thank the head football coach for even having the opportunity to come broadcast this football game tonight. 12 minutes to decide a winner. Who's going to take the parish? This is going to be a lot of fun to call this fourth quarter, Alex.
Yeah, it's already been a fun 3 quarters. This fourth quarter is setting up to be insanity.
Insane. Nugent, you good? Stick with me. Nugent, are you good? I'm good. All right.
Instant classic, baby. I called it. It's going to be an instant classic all the way to the finish. I was going to give you some scores, but I think they're about to start.
Yes, we're good. This could come down to who has the ball last, or this could come down to a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
I want to thank the crew for joining me tonight. Alex, Christian, Hayden, not Hayden, Christian, Enoch.
Oh, man, always fun, man. It's always fun.
My bad, Enoch. I said the wrong H.
It's okay, man. It's all good. You know what? Like I said, we got an instant classic right here. Let's see how it goes.
Pass. And 8.
Yeah,
and we will start the fourth quarter with a 4-yard loss.
That was very close to jumping that route for a house call. He was a step or so away from taking that, Jordy. Whenever he let the ball go, it made me jump up here because, man, it looked like he had a break on it.
You remember, Livonia had a little extra step in that third quarter late. Well, right now, this Catholic Appointee team has a little extra step. They got some juice here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they have an extra step for sure. They're going to need it with the speed of the receivers of Livonia.
Keep on hitting the like, keep on hitting the share. Tag somebody. This one's coming down to the wire. Can he do what he's done all night? There's a penalty flag. And it's going to be...
That's going to be holding, guys.
Yes, it's going to be a decision, though, from the coach. Do you make it 3rd down and 11, or do you back him up 2nd and long here?
You back him up.
Back him up.
And he already pointed. He's saying back him up.
Yep. That makes it 2nd and probably 24. 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, I'm guessing.
Not where Livonia wants to be.
No, not at all.
It's like we said, for Livonia to win this game in this atmosphere, staying in front of the change was key.
I got one more stat for you as far as penalties go. Livonia has 12 accepted penalties so far in this game. Catholic Appointee has 6.
Wow.
There's been more penalties, I believe, in the second half so far than in the first.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of holding penalties, and that late in the game, tired offensive line, Catholic sending pressure, it's bound to happen.
See if you can let your running back try to get some of this yardage back here. But before we get there, timeout, Livonia. We'll stay right here. Score updates from around the state of Louisiana. Let's see what we got. John Curtis, Warren Easton. That's a 20-14 ball game right now.
Oh, wow.
Grand Lake leads to Quincy, 21-19, fourth quarter.
Grand Lake's sweating it out.
Got a final score. Generate beat West St. Mary 56-6.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bogey. You got some more?
Final score. I got it right here. Let me find it real quick. I had it right here. All right, no. It's a fourth quarter score. It's not final. Salmon 35, Lakeshore 28.
Oh, they're coming back.
Franklinton and Jewel Sumner all tied up at 14 in the fourth quarter.
So they came back too.
They did.
South Bow leads Port Barry 27-7. They just had a pick six.
Leesville is up on Benton 28-19, Jordy. And you got Woodlawn of Baton Rouge up 19-13 over St. Martinville in the third quarter.
Jennings leads the Ritter 30-14.
Interesting. Holy Savior Menard, the final score 42-0 over Buckeye. Holy Savior Menard might be for real.
Well, that's the last time we picked Buckeye on Wednesday nights.
It seems like it. I mean, Holy Savior Menard might be the biggest opposition for Kinder in that district.
We'll see what happens. Got a man open here. Look at number 5. Can he find some time? He's got a man open. Underthrown. Caught. Second down and forever. Throw it up. Someone's down there. And it's number 4.
Just watching in the backfield instead of sticking to your assignments on, in the secondary. And it's happened 3 or 4 times tonight. And, what a letdown for Catholic, and what a play for Livonia.
Carmel Bourgeois on the reception.
Yep.
But you got to go back to the quarterback. You've bought time. You bought time, and you let your guys go in the scramble drill.
Hey, Jordy, what was Bourgeois' number so I can mark it down correctly?
Number 4.
Number 4. Thank you, sir.
And that was number 23 on the run, Cameron Johnson.
Okay, number 4, Mr. Bourgeois. That was a 34-yard catch.
Go backyard play, right?
Insane.
Buy some time. Someone's down there. Second down and 8, ball lies at the 40-yard line. Livonia down by a point. Swing it out, and the pass falls incomplete. Was trying to get it to Aguilar there in space.
Yeah, man coverage right there. If you get it to him, he makes a few miss, and it's house call.
Third down and 8. And even the sheriff department over here is trying to get the fans fired up.
Cheer or go to jail.
Man, that's a great sign right there. Wow.
We're in New Roads, Louisiana is rocking. That was number 4 that made that catch. Here goes number 1. Dumps it off to Aguilar, and he takes a big lick. And it will be 4th down. That was number 6, Cohen Hickenbottom.
4th and 8.
Decision time.
Oh, there's no decision.
There's no decision. Both teams have been aggressive all night.
I would like to see that.
Here you go. They're punting it. Unless number 30 is not the punter, and he's a tight end or a slot. I forget number 1's the punter. My bad. Cam Carter's the punter.
Hey, Jordy, how often is it that you have both of the quarterbacks do punting duties in a game? How often you see that?
Over here in Point Capee Parish, you do.
Yep, absolutely.
Timeout. Catholic of Point Capee. It's getting very hard to hear in here.
Yeah, we're side by side, closed headsets, and we can't hear each other talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, timeout. Catholic of Point Capee. So they were going for it there.
Yes.
So we'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen. Let's catch our breath. Let's cue up a sponsor. We'll be right back. Team Louisiana Baseball, founded in 2010 in ERAF. Team Louisiana Baseball fields teams from ages 7 to 18. They currently have youth programs in ERAF, Shreveport, West Monroe, Alexandria, Lake Charles, and Hammond. They continue to provide an avenue to help young men excel both on and off the field. Team Louisiana has also helped over 500 kids in the state of Louisiana pursue their dreams of playing college baseball with their high school program. Call them today at 337-937-43. Welcome back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth. It's fourth down. Offense is going for it. Does he have another play? He does not. Sacked by number 4, Cooper Burke. Ladies and gentlemen,
They sent the pressure all night, and in the biggest spot, in the biggest moment of the game, they finally got home and got their sack.
was that the corner blitz off the end?
Who was the number?
4.
Yeah, either corner or strong safety blitz right here. He came off the edge, untouched, blind side, got it done. Wow. You live and die by the blitz all game, and you get to the biggest spot in the fourth quarter.
That time, Carter held on to it a little bit too long in the pocket.
Couldn't see it coming from the blind side.
When two good offenses have been going at it tonight, a defensive play right here has put this fourth quarter on notice. Now, if you're Catholic of Point Capee, you go in the center here, you work on this game clock. What you think?
Milk the clock and try to score with under 2 minutes left.
We'll start off with a quarterback, Paul Morrison. Might go the distance. He will get career number 51. It's the battle of the quarterbacks tonight.
Wow, Mr. Gill.
When you go post play of the game honors, can we post about 8 of them over the weekend?
Man.
And how
is big?
How important is this?
This is big. This goes from 1 score to 2 score on this. And I either see option, quarterback keep.
No one picked up the quarterback there. To make this a 9-point ball game and make it 2 scores here midway through the fourth. 2-point conversion, handoff to Nipple, lowers his head, he did not get it!
This game is still alive, Jordy.
2-point conversion, no good. My, oh my, ladies and gentlemen, it's still a 1-possession game. Your new score from NRG Field with 8:21 to play. Here in the fourth quarter, Catholic of Point Capee 44, Livonia 37. Uh-oh.
Oh, my.
My, oh, my. We'll be right back.
Wow. I need to catch my breath. I'm not even on the field. Let's see what Catholic does coming out. If they want to squib it, give it deep, maybe hit another dribbler for an onside kick.
Yeah, no
We
kidding,
never
Alex.
know what we're going to see tonight.
I'll give that scoring drive. It was 1 play. It was 46 yards, and it took 11 seconds off the game clock, and it's a 7-point game, and Mr. Morrison has touchdown number 51 of his career.
And we'll boom it deep. Aguilar's going to have a shot here. Or if he takes this to the house, I might leave this press box booth. All right, I can stay. I can stay and finish this game. You heard the long pause, didn't you?
When that young man has the ball in his hands, it can go for 6.
I'd have let Christian Nugent call the rest of the game because I'd have went home if he'd have took that to the house. Because, I mean, what a back and forth. Both teams are leaving it all out on the field tonight.
Yeah, this is a great game. This is what you like to see with, 2 small towns, rivalry football.
In the same parish. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. You cannot have negative plays. Don't you have to set yourself inside the numbers? And now the referee moved them up. All right, so they're good. Hand off to the running back. Cuts it back inside. Good defense up front, and somebody was flipped over the pile. That's a tough yard that he just gained.
Very tough yard.
If you're Livonia, you get no negative plays, no penalties. That will hurt this drive, right?
Yeah, you gotta stay clean, try to march down the field, and set yourself either for a tie or a win.
If it came down to it, the way this game is unfolding here.
Yeah, I think you got to go for the win if you score.
Long way from there. You got to go the length of the field. Taking a shot over here in the flats. And he was down, but good hands to go get that one out of the dirt.
Very close to hitting the ground right there. Great catch.
When in doubt, go find number 12.
That's it.
And you needed a much-needed first down. You felt like the wind was taken from you on the other sideline. And it's a good response coming out of this drive. First and 10, that's an Oscar Financial Management first down. Carter surveying the field, gets out the pocket, got Aguilar again. Aguilar turns on the burners, drags the defender all the way for another Ostraker Financial Management first down. You see who he's going to in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Reliable. But listen, I mean, 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes left in this game, and Livonia's down to inside the 35-yard line. They score too quickly. You're leaving time on the clock.
How important was that two-point conversion just now that they stopped?
It was super important.
Had a guy running off late. They got him off just in time. Quarterback design run. It's Carter. Good move there. And the safety comes from the top and will be stopped for probably a pickup of 3. Saw the safety come off the top of your screen there. Good decision if you're Carter not to go try to reverse field there. Take what you got.
Yeah, good ball security too, because once they got there, they were trying to rip that thing out.
6 minutes to go. Instant Classic is brewing. It's going to be hard to top this one the rest of the season. Aguilar is in the slot. Tight end is eligible down here at the bottom. Stays in the block. Taking a shot, and it will be intercepted! He gets a block!
He might have it here.
He will be brought down, but he threw it up into jeopardy. Interception! And Catholic Point Capee. Defense on back-to-back drives. Gets it done, Alex. Number 4, Cooper Burke had the sack on fourth down last drive. Well, on this drive, he's got the interception to keep him out of the end zone.
Wow, is all I can say, Jordan. We saw explosive offenses for 3 quarters, and then you have defensive interception. You have a 2-point conversion stop. Then you have another interception. We have it all in this game.
I don't know how to talk to a winning coach at the end of this one. Whichever one it will be.
Just bring him an inhaler, because he'll need one after this track meet.
My heartbeat is racing. Now you let Nipple work on this clock, and the jump cut from Nipple. And they're going to try to rip it out here. Look at Nipple run this football. That's an angry run right there, Alex.
Look at that, man.
And look at the help from his bench.
Wow. Yeah, angry run, but I'd like to see him get down right in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
Yes. Clock will run at the 5-minute mark. It's Micah Nipple time to go put this game away. Or does Jude Morrison have one more big run in his system? Trying to get a fresh set of downs. Good discipline up front. Point could be faithful, trying to get behind their team here. It will be Jude Morrison, letting his blocks develop. And he will have an Oscar Financial Management first down. You could take about 2 more minutes off this game clock, huh, Alex?
At least.
Now you got to pay attention to the back judge. We know the play clock is out in the stadium, but this ball cannot be snapped until it's under 10 seconds every time moving forward.
Yeah, and he does show a 5-second mark, so I mean you could even get it down under 5. Coming formation, you can see toss, dive, triple option. Never know what you're going to see from this Catholic offense.
Catholic's going to try to go for the backbreaker here.
Let's go. You're at 5 seconds now.
Snap it at 1. Morrison pulls. Option to Nipple. Can he get a block? And Nipple is ran out of bounds, but I mean, that triple option is giving them fits.
Yeah, it's hard to defend. You have to have somebody for everybody. That's hard to do.
And then Oscar Financial Management first down. Point Capilla is trying to go grind this game away. And it starts up front. 3 seniors and 2 juniors on that offensive line, Alex.
Another good run.
Second down and 7. 2:42 on the game clock. We check on timeouts for both teams. Where we at?
2 for Catholic, 1 for Livonia.
They're managing in this drive extremely well. Handoff up the middle, and they had to sell out to stop the run there. Probably thought Morrison might try to pull that football right there.
Yeah, it would have been a tough pull because, you know, he was angled that way, so he would have ran right into the pressure as well. Good decision just to let him keep it and not have a fumble on an exchange or anything.
3rd down and 9. No timeout used right there. Coach is keeping his next 2 in his back pocket here. You don't dare throw the football here, do you?
No, I think you see 2 plays with a combination of Morrison and let's see what we got here.
Nipple?
Yeah, and Morrison and Nipple had a little brain fart right there.
3rd down and 9. Waiting on the snap. There it is. And he went the wrong way. It's a busted play, Alex. And it's going to be, if he pulls this one off, finally brought down. The fullback went the wrong direction, or the quarterback went the wrong direction.
Yeah, it was either the quarterback or the running back went the wrong direction because he had the dive and he pulled it, but his running back wasn't on the same side as him.
Timeout, Livonia. They call a timeout with 1 minute, 18 seconds to go, and it is 4th down and long. Alex, I posed the question here. 2-4 out for a field goal. 2-4 out in for a punt here. You throw one up here to the end zone to go for the backbreaker.
It's tough. I wouldn't throw a jump ball. I don't think Catholic has the receivers that can out-jump the Livonia.
That way, if they pick it off, at least it would be inside the 10.
But if they pick it off, they have a lot of field and a lot of speed. Can take it all the way back.
I say throw it to the short side of the field where most of your players are going to end up being.
I think you might see a screen. Or you might see some deep mesh routes, something to get Livonia secondary crossed up and try to get a first down or at least pin them deep.
So if Livonia gets a stop here, they don't have to burn a timeout because it would be a turnover on downs.
Correct.
So here's the game. Ladies and gentlemen, first down will win it. Turnover Livonia will have an opportunity. Here we go, Alex. 4th down and long. Here's the play call. Looking. Here comes the blitz. He's going to be brought down and sacked.
They went back to that tight end leak across to the grass route.
And they covered it up.
They covered it.
Turnover on downs. And you want drama? Well, here it comes. 1 minute and 11 seconds. Down by 7. You got to go. Where's the ball spotted?
Livonia's out of timeouts, correct?
Yeah. 1.
I think they're out.
You got 0?
No timeouts.
0. Gotcha. No timeouts. Ball is spotted at the 36-yard line.
64 yards to pay there, Jordy.
64 yards and a decision.
It could happen at the blink of an eye.
64 yards and then a decision, or will Catholic Appointee do it 3 straight drives where the defense gets a stop? They got the sack on 4th down. They got the interception. Well, here we go. And they find number 3 for 7 yards to start this drive. Paris Hayes gonna play soft coverage. You do not want to get beat over the top. Alex, what do you got?
So you hit an out route there. You could go out and up.
That's a free timeout, by the way. Going out of bounds right there.
Yeah,
so heads up play from the receiver. Pointkapee faithful trying to get behind their team. No one is sitting in this stadium. We're on our tippy toes, and we got whistles. False start on Livonia, and what a costly penalty.
My, oh my.
I think that's their 13th one, right, Enoch?
You're right about that. It is 13. Let's go. Livonia does have more.
Morrison just checked into the game at strong safety.
That now makes it 2nd and 8 instead of 2nd and 3, Jordy.
Coach Carufus says,
best players got to play when the game's on the line.
You got to put your best guys in when the game's on the line. Absolutely. Do we have a dramatic finish brewing here? How will this one finish? 2nd and 8.
Another false starting.
They did not call it. Got a man streaking. Number 3. Caught. First down! Osaka Financial Management, first down. I wouldn't spike it here. What about you?
No. Clock stops until it is spotted. You have plenty of time to get to the line and make a play call.
55 seconds. And clock runs. Trying to get the play from the sideline. Here we go. They do spike it. And it will be 48 seconds, 2nd and 10. I want to show y'all what we're seeing right now. Look at the people. Look at the people that is on the edge of their seat. You see them over there a mile away.
Sideline too. Everybody's standing up. This is going to come down to the wire.
Hey, Jordy, on that big completion, that was a 32-yard gain. 33-yard gain.
Can Cam Carter, the sophomore, take you home tonight? Or can this Pointkapee defense do it one more time? Under pressure. Keeping his eyes downfield. Throws it last minute. And he overshot his intended receiver. Jude Morrison, not letting anybody get behind him. He's playing center field like he is a baseball player. Third and 10, you got 2 downs to get 10 yards with 38 seconds, no timeouts.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a hitch, out route, something that's going to get him a first down.
I look for an out route to maybe try to get out of bounds here.
Got Aguilar right here at the bottom of your screen. They're going to the short side of the field. And they're trying to get the ball into the game. And they finally do it. You got the blanket coverage right here over the top right here.
Okay, got looks like zone right here, and then you got man backside unless they're doubling Aguilar.
Showing blitz up the middle. There's a snap. Whistles will blow. And we got a false start on Livonia. 14th penalty. And that one is a costly one.
Yeah.
They got to put time back on the clock?
I don't know. I would think so, but
we had 38 seconds. They do put time back on the clock. This game could come down to a couple jump balls in a minute.
Makes it third
Try to make
15.
You try to make this a manageable fourth down here. Get some of it back here.
I say yes.
What you think?
Middle of the field's wide open.
Yes,
man.
it is.
I wouldn't be shocked if 12 runs a post or a grass route, try to get on that side.
You got man across the board. Carter trying to buy time. Carter turns into a runner here. And he goes out of bounds. And here we go. Fourth down. And the game comes down to one play. If I'm Coach Carruth right here, I might burn a timeout, make sure I got the right defense.
I don't know, because that gives Livonia a chance to dial up a play call. So I think you just let it rip and see what you got.
Jude Morrison following Aguilar here. You see it?
You got big number 5 on the far sideline too.
Could be the game right here.
Let's see if it takes a shot to the end zone. And before we get there, timeout. Catholic appoint Capee. So he does want to talk to his defense. You need 10 yards.
They lived and died by the blitz the whole game. Do they drop 8 or do they send the house and try to put some pressure on
I don't know. You send the house right here. Somebody might be free down the field. I'm dropping 8 here. If they catch it, keep them in bounds.
The clock might run out. No timeouts.
Yeah,
unless it's hurry up. You know, they have a first down, but they wouldn't have much time to do anything after that first down.
Yeah, you would have to hurry up and spike it immediately.
Post route, go route. That's my 2 calls here. Post route, go route. 5 is at the top. Aguilar comes to the slot down here at the bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor. It's been a privilege to call this one. Will this be the final play of the game? Can Catholic appoint Capee's defense win it right here? Fourth down. Here's the call. Takes a shot to the end zone. Diving effort. And the pass falls incomplete. And Catholic appoint Capee will win it here at home. Wow.
What a game.
My goodness, man.
Diving effort there at the end. Rightfully so. You knew this game would come down to something like that. They left it all out on the field tonight, and it came down to a diving effort and just out of his grabs. Gave him a shot, gave him an opportunity, and here comes the best formation in all of football, Alex.
Yeah, victory formation after a game like this, it doesn't get much better.
And there's a party on this sideline right now. There's a happy Point Capee faithful. And there's hearts broke all across the side of the field right now, Alex.
And that'll do it.
What a game! Final score.
Sign on this side says everything runs through New Roads.
Everything runs through New Roads. What a game! Final score. Catholic appoint Capee at home. 44-37. You want to first, before we even go into our post-game show, you got to say a heck of a job, Coach, for Livonia.
Yeah, I mean,
hell of an effort from you guys.
Both teams, I mean, this was an outstanding game. Look, this is the best Livonia team that I've seen in quite a while, and hats off to the coach over there. You know, year after year, building what you're building, you're going to have a really good team over in Livonia. You know, I'd say you already do, but sky's the limit for the Livonia team, and Catholic, show they're still here. Took a tough one last week, and then come back and bounce back against Livonia. So
they have stormed the field, and the celebration is beginning. Rightfully so. They left it all out on the field. Point Capee, the last 3 drives, they got to go back 2. Sack on 4th down.
2 interceptions.
And interception, and then a turnover on downs right there on 4th down.
Well, then that's 3, because they had the sack, they had the interception, the sack, another interception, and then the turnover on downs. They had the interception down here too, on the goal line.
Makes it 4 then.
4 in a row, the defense has done it.
Outstanding. For such a offensive-led shootout, for Catholic's defense to come up 4 trips in a row.
We knew this game was going to have something. It's the Paris Showdown, and it lived up to the hype.
This game didn't just have something, Jordan. It had everything. Everything this game.
We're going to be talking about this one for a very long time.
For sure. Man, wow. That might be game of the year so far for us, Jordan.
It is. It's one of the better games I've called in 7 years.
Yep, for sure, man. I'd have to agree with you. It might very well be, it's in my top 3 for sure as far as games that I've covered with you. So,
Alex, you look at the other sideline. You got a lot of hearts broke on that Livonia football team. They got to keep their heads up. They're much improved. They're going to be just fine moving forward.
Yeah, you know, hearts are broke, but look over there. They're in tight. Every head's up, looking in the coach's eyes. They are bought in at Livonia. They have the talent. They have the coaching staff. They're going to be just fine moving forward.
They got the right man for the job, too.
Absolutely.
Coach Thomas, job well done.
You can see kids just turning it in. Every eye is glued to their head coach, and that's good to see from a Livonia Wildcat team.
Job well done for sure. They're still piling up on the field. We're getting ready to start our post-game show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in with us. We'll be here for a little while. We got to get player of the game honors, but that one's going to be pretty easy.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
His name, let's see if we're going to say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Jude Morrison. Player of the game honors tonight for Under the Lights.
And look, there's quite a few guys from this Catholic team that have made some huge plays, but Jude Morrison, I mean, he was
Mr. Everything.
He kept things going. You needed a big stop. You needed a big coverage. You needed a big touchdown, or extra, 2-point conversion. Jude Morrison is the man.
You need him to go play defense right there, the fourth quarter, under a minute. Well, I saw him in the secondary.
Oh, yeah. He was back there. Your best players play when the game is on the line, and that's Jude Morrison.
I got to go and get into a sea of green and find the head football coach. Find the player of the game. Stun. We'll run 3 sponsors. We'll come back. We'll give you stats. We will give you scores from around the state. And then I'm sure I'm going to talk to a happy head football coach, ladies and gentlemen.
Gary Swallows Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock Martial Arts, serving Opelousas and the surrounding area since 1988, with programs specially designed for all age groups. Tiger Cubs, 4 and 5-year-olds, juniors, 6 through 11-year-olds, teens, 12 to 15-year-olds, and all adults, 16 and above. Give us a call at 337-948-3433 so you can set up your first free trial class, meet all of our certified instructors, and take the first step towards joining our martial arts family. Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock, teaching life skills and personal development, one student at a time.
UTL, player of the game sponsor, Whips Prints, custom apparel, and substrate designs. Owner, Kenneth Whip Beverly, is located in Crowley, Louisiana, with all your heat transfer and sublimation shirt design needs. You can follow him on Facebook or Instagram. Give him a call today at 337-581-6631. Tell Whip Under the Lights sent you on by. The 2025 Gridiron Football All-American Bowl game returns December 27th through 30th at Louisiana Christian University, bringing together top high school talent from across the nation to compete in front of college coaches. This prestigious event has helped over 98% of its participants receive scholarship offers, with more than $100 million in scholarships awarded by colleges over the past 7 years. The Bowl Week features the annual 7-on-7 with the pros on December 28th. Also, 7 former NFL college standouts spend 7 minutes each motivating and inspiring athletes, parents, and guests. This unique mentorship session has become a cornerstone of the Gridiron Bowl experience, offering invaluable life and leadership lessons. With a strong track record of helping kids and uplifting communities, the 2025 Bowl game promises to be the most impactful yet. Game will be streamed on 446 Sports.
All right, welcome back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth. We are going to start the post-game show here live on Under the Lights. We have some stats for this game. I was able to get a few of it done. Catholic Point Capiz quarterback, number 12, 8 of 17, 85 yards, 1 interception. And then number 2 for Catholic Point Capiz, he had threw a touchdown pass in 19. Okay, a 19-yard touchdown pass there. Livonia's quarterback, 16 for 28, 303 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. A valiant effort for the Livonia quarterback as they fall 44-37 to Catholic Point Capiz. But our player of the game, Mr. June Morrison, his rushing stats is where he made the damage happen. 24 carries, 211 yards, and 4 rushing touchdowns. He now has 51 career touchdowns here at Catholic Point Capiz. Hats off to the gentleman there. All right, continuing the post-game show here with
Both quarterbacks play tonight.
Yep. Continuing the post-game show here, I got Mr. Alex Fotno with me. Let's look at, before we talk about the rest of this game, let's look at to these opponents for next week for both of these teams. Okay, Jordan.
Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, so after the results of this game, you got Catholic Point Capiz sitting at 4-1, and Livonia sitting at 2-3.
Correct. Livonia will be back at home next week. They will start district play against the Beauchamp Gators. And then Catholic Point Capiz, they will travel to Melville to play the 3-1 as of right now, North Central Hurricanes.
LeBeau.
I said Melville, my bad. It's in LeBeau to play the North Central Hurricanes. So, yep, hey, you know what? After how this game went, you know what? A little flustered, a little flabbergasted with the talking and whatnot, considering how good of a game we watched. But I want to ask you this. Alex. How do you feel about the Livonia Wildcats, the valiant effort that they showed, and how this is going to translate for them coming into district play and having to play a district where it's been tough for them these last few years? How do you think that they could fare with the performance that they did tonight? How do you think that's going to carry over?
Yeah, I think they learned a lot from this game. You know, Catholic is a team that's never going to quit. They're going to come at you for 4 quarters and play smash mouth football, and they have talent. They have athletes. They can run. You know, it's a very good game for Livonia to play because it will prepare them for their district. And I think that they can take this game, build off of what they did offensively, make some adjustments defensively, get in a little bit better shape for those guys that are going both ways, and do something in this district. I mean, this district is... You can make an argument this district's wide open.
I think you can. I mean, especially with...
Cecilia, OHS, Livonia, and Bro Bridge. I mean, those are all teams that can play. You know, Livonia, Bro Bridge, very improved teams this year. And then the top of the district has been Opelousas and Cecilia for the last few years. So you just look at those games, and they could really make some noise in district and try to find themselves with a playoff seed.
Yeah, definitely not the last time we see this Livonia Wildcat team or this Catholic Appointed P team moving forward this season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like looking at how this season has went so far. Livonia is in the race. The only team in there in that district that's maybe not ready for that push out is Beauchamp. Year 2 under Buck Harris. They're still trying to get things the way that they want it to be. But maybe in about a year or two, we could see Beauchamp potentially competing, get some younger guys in there, get these guys some experience. Who knows? They've had a couple of good showings so far this year. But let's switch gears to Catholic of Point Capee. You got North Central next week. You got Birchman's in week 7. 3 games. It's gonna be an onslaught for week 8, 9, and 10. It may not be in order, but they're gonna play Opelousas Catholic, Sacred Heart, and St. Ed's. I believe the order will be Sacred Heart,
St. Ed's, and then Opelousas Catholic.
St. Ed's and Opelousas Catholic. Correct. Week 8, 9, and 10. This could very well determine if we're going to share a district title like they did last year. Catholic Point Capee shared it with St. Ed's, or this could lead to somebody winning it outright. This district coming into the year is one of those districts that I thought we could very likely see a split, a 2-way split, or heck, maybe even a 3-way split. What are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I think that district is one of the toughest in the state, but for Catholic, they're going to take these next 2 weeks, get healthy. I think they're banged up a little bit, talking to Coach before the game. So the next 2 weeks, they're going to get healthy and try to take all 3 of those last 3 games and see what can happen.
Yeah, for sure. I think that this Catholic of Point Capee team, they played a really good game tonight, but I'll tell you what, I think the best is yet to come for the Hornets when it comes to that 3-game onslaught that they're going to have to play. In order for them to take the district, they will likely have to win all of them, as they do have 1 loss in district play so far. But that's not a hole that that's a hole that is manageable. If you lose your first game in district to a really good Westminster team, Westminster is going to have to play all those other teams as well.
Yeah, I agree. Westminster's going to have to lose 1 for Catholic to at least get a share of the title.
Mm-hmm.
And if Westminster would happen to lose 2 and Catholic runs the table, then Catholic's your district champs.
Yes, in all likelihood, with them beating the other 3.
Split, or Westminster, if they keep rolling, they'll be in the driver's seat for the district championship.
Keep an eye on those games coming up tomorrow. Westminster is going to host Sacred Heart, and I believe Opelousas Catholic, I believe that they're playing St. Ed's. So we're gonna get some answers this week.
Absolutely.
On what District 5 1A is going to show for us. Let's see if we have Jardy. We see him right now. I think he's looking for the player of the game in that sea of baby blue. We'll see. He will give us the signal as far as when he's ready to give the interviews for the player of the game, as well as for the head coach, Mr. Jacob Caruth. So, I think also with this win for Catholic of Point Capee, you had a tough loss against Westminster. You had a rivalry game. These are the only 2 schools in the parish now that play football. Falls River had disbanded their football team several years back. But when you have bragging rights in the district, you can carry that for an entire year, especially when it's the fact that it's just a 2-team race in your parish.
Yeah. I mean, it's a huge game. No matter what, a lot of pride. These communities aren't that far from each other, and
just 20 minutes up the road.
A lot of these kids grew up together, and then they end up going to different high schools. You saw some Catholic of Point Capee kids go over, take some pictures with Livonia. It's at the end of the day, everybody's a close town, close relationships, friendships. Some of them are family. So, you have that. It makes for a good rivalry. We saw great sportsmanship tonight. We saw, 2 great fan bases come together and really enjoy a great football game. So it's great to see. You love seeing this in high school football in Louisiana.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that, man. When it comes to rivalries, it makes...
Alex or you, can y'all the other microphone? So unmute the other microphone and see if you can hear it.
Okay, let's check, Jardy. Okay, go ahead. Do you want to check it on your mic or you want to check it on the mic on the field? Hold on. Go ahead. Go again. We can hear you, but only a little bit, buddy.
You have to unmute it.
There we go. Much better.
You can hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
We're good. Okay.
We're about to start the player of the game interview.
Yes, I'm about to start it right now. I'm about to take them to the 30-yard line.
All right, we'll swing by and we'll get the camera, and we will also keep audio on you, but we're gonna get visual on you as well.
Hold up the little microphone upstairs, remember?
Yes, gotcha. All right, Alex, I'm gonna swing by the other way on this production table, and we're gonna get all this situated for Jardy to do the player of the game interview. Hey, Alex, see if we can move that camera to where Jardy is. Let's see if we can maybe zoom in on him a little bit.
Audio on field. Camera on field, audio.
Gotcha, Jardy. All right, we will now have audio and visual on the field for the player of the game, Catholic 1 Capiz, Jude Morrison.
Green light, we're good to start. Ladies and gentlemen, sitting here with player of the game honors tonight, sponsored by Whips Rents. First off, congratulations, number 12, Jude Morrison. Number 51 in your career here as a Hornet. First off, congratulations there. Secondly, let's talk about the game itself. This game had a little bit of everything tonight. Where's the heartbeat right now? What a thriller.
Yeah, I mean, the heartbeat's in the crowd. All the Point P was out here tonight. That's the atmosphere that gets this team running. Got down early, but everybody in the crowd, everybody in the stands up there, that's what makes it happen. That's what gives it to us.
Absolutely. Let's talk about this game here. I mean, you went under center a couple times, and it seemed like the triple option was working, whether you was gonna hand it off right there to your fullback or pull it and take it down the sideline, or even the option right there to pitch it was working. It could not pick that up. Going to that right there, was it called from the sideline, or is that something that y'all like to do in football games?
Yeah, well, Coach he'd call a formation, he'd point at me, say, whatever you want.
Okay.
And I've run triple option my whole life. That's just bread and butter for us. My fullback, Cohen Higginbotham, and tailback, Michael Nipple, it's just, the chemistry is everywhere. I mean, it's perfect. And so it's all reliable. And especially when it's hitting every time like that, why not?
Speaking of chemistry, let's talk about the offensive line up front. You got some juniors, you got some seniors. Those guys battled their tails off all night. Can you speak to me about what have you seen from that group so far through 5 weeks, and knowing that the rest of the way they're going to have a big part to go finish this thing off the way y'all wanted to?
Oh, yeah, they're fighting every game. The Livonia's defensive line, that was the best defensive line we've seen all year, and we run it up the gut every play. And it looks good on me, it looks good on the running back, but it's their fault. If they can't block, I can't run. So I mean, going on throughout the season, I mean, we got guys out, we got people going down, but I mean the guys behind them, it's just like them. I mean, we'll lose a little bit, but the chemistry's there and the fight's always there.
Yeah, you guys have been in some thrillers so far this year. Where does this one stand at in your career here, knowing it was at home? I know you had some close ones earlier this year also here at this place, but where does this one rank in your career? This was a special night for us. A lot of our guys on the crew first time here, and this atmosphere was incredible. But
Absolutely.
The game was also, it's going to be hard to top this one this year.
Yeah,
Where does this one rank?
That's right up. That's 1 or 2 between this one and St. Ed's District Championship last year and Livonia last year too. It's right there. Hard to rank it, but
Let's go back.
It's up there.
Let's go back to the trick play earlier in the game. You caught a touchdown pass. First one of your career?
Absolutely.
First one of your career, and it couldn't have been a better thrown football. Couldn't have been a better executed play and the right time to call it. Whenever Coach called out when you said, "Oh yeah, this is my opportunity."
Oh yeah, we've been talking about it all year. He wants to give me a reception touchdown, and we got it. We've been repping that over and over and over at practice, and there was never a doubt that that was going to work.
As we have getting into district play last week, and we had your bye week this past week with Livonia as your parish rival. Now you're getting back into district play next week. What do you want to see from your team moving forward as getting ready to go play some good ones the rest of the way?
Yeah, I want to clean up, just as a team in general, I want to clean up the drop passes, just the line. I want them to hold up a little bit longer on pass coverage, but especially I just want to see them keep mashing the offensive line. I want to reestablish the line of scrimmage, and if we can run it down the team's throat, then we're going to win the game.
Final thing, defense in the fourth quarter played with their hair on fire. Get a couple turnovers with interceptions. They got the big-time sack on fourth down, and right there at the end, another fourth down where threw it up for a prayer. It fell incomplete. You were in that secondary right there when you saw the ball hit the ground. What was the thoughts?
I mean, it's just excitement. I had full confidence in everybody in our secondary, everybody in our defensive line that they were going to go get the quarterback, we were going to get our guys, and I mean, it happened. And it's just, I look up and everybody's yelling. It's just, there's nothing more beautiful than that.
Congratulations tonight. Enjoy it. A well-earned victory in front of a packed house here at NRG Field. It was an honor to call this game. It was an honor to call yourself and the rest of your teammates. I can't wait to get back down here down the road. Enjoy the win.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Player of the game honors tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Number 12, quarterback, punter, kicker, whatever you want to call him, the superstar here at Catholic Appointment. Congratulations.
Thank y'all. Thank you for coming.
Wow,
Yes, sir.
Let me get that mic.
Thank you.
We'll see you down the road.
Yes, sir. There'll be more to come.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be right back here. Ready, coach?
Keep audio on down on the field at the Coach
He's a good one.
All right.
Never want that.
I know this is our first time, right?
First time?
I don't think I've ever called one of your games.
The Bunky game, my first year here.
So first
When
time
they had that special class.
So you went in with this guy.
Yep.
At
He
the
was a
quarterback.
sophomore.
He
It was
was
his
a
first ever
sophomore.
start.
First
Man,
ever
he's come a long way, hasn't he?
Absolutely. Good upstairs, good right here. Ladies and gentlemen, coming into your living rooms, because I know all of you are still watching right now. Victoria's head football coach, my friend, what a wild night it was. Has the heartbeat come down?
It's working its way down. That was fun.
Fun to say the least. This was everything you want and more as a broadcaster, but I can't imagine what it was like to be on the sideline as a coach here, knowing this was blow for blow tonight. And kudos to Livonia, man. They battled their tails off, and your guys right there found a way there in the fourth quarter to turn it up on the defensive side of the ball. Speak to me about this team, the effort that you saw tonight, the will to win right there in the end. Talk to me about your team's effort tonight to get this one.
Yep. Credit to Livonia for bringing it and pushing us to the brink. Really proud of our guys. All fourth quarter, we just kept telling them relentless effort, relentless effort, relentless effort, because we knew that was what it was going to take to win this game. Our defense struggled early. Livonia was scoring left and right on us, but down the stretch in the fourth quarter, when the game was on the line, the defense stepped up and made the plays. Got a big sack on fourth down, got 2 interceptions, and then iced the game there in the end. So just really proud of them. Relentless effort. I feel really confident in close games with our group because I know the character of our team. They're never going to quit. They're going to find a way.
Find a way to, indeed, right there. On that fourth down, you called a timeout. What was the discussion right there with your team, knowing that they've had some explosive plays tonight? They had some really good receivers. What was the message right there when you called a timeout to bring them in a crucial fourth down?
Just reminding our guys up front, relentless effort, trying to get pressure on that quarterback, get him off platform. He's a really good athlete, was really good at buying time, so we had to continue to pursue and keep our rush lanes. And then just giving our secondary some pointers of, hey, this is what they've gotten us on this game, so remember, keep an eye on this stuff. And they did a pretty good job.
Going back to the first half, it was your offense was clicking on all cylinders, but you have seen this day in and day out. Talk to me about that group. Whenever they get in a groove, it's hard to stop, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're really confident. I told them this week leading up to the game that we really have hardly been stopped at all this year on offense when we've avoided getting penalties, false starts, or just turning the ball over. So we need to play with that level of confidence, understanding that we're going to score on anybody. We just can't shoot ourselves in the foot. And they play with that confidence. As soon as Livonia made an adjustment, take something away, we found something else. Our guys have great confidence and belief in each other. They lean on each other, and a lot of it revolves around that offensive line and then that quarterback, Jude Morrison. You just interviewed him. You saw how special of a kid he is. You saw what he did on the field tonight. He's a true field general and a playmaker. After we had that long interception return back to the 5-yard line, from that point in the game on, Jude called about 90% of the plays himself. I just gave him a formation, pointed at him, and he knows, okay, it's on me. And he makes the right call because he's really smart. He's played a lot of football, and I trust him. His teammates trust him to make those plays.
Speaking of a couple guys there in the fourth quarter, a lot of teams right there would have just laid down and let them go up 2 scores. Number 2 came out of nowhere with almost a pick 6, sensational play. And then you had number 4. I'm sorry I don't have the names right now in front of me, but number 4 on the blitz off the outside on 4th down for the sack. That was a tough guy to keep in the pocket all night, but number 4 found a way to get it on 4th down. And also he had the big interception on the goal line. Speak to me about those 2 guys coming up with big-time plays in the 4th quarter.
Yep, DeMichael Hart, number 2. That's a freshman that we've put a lot on his plate. For the first 3 games of the year, he really just played offense because he's a really good receiver for us and returned kicks. But then last week, about halfway through the game, we said, look, we need you to go on defense too. And he stepped up big time for us. I had several good pass breakups, made a few good tackles. And then obviously the big play there, the pick, they were driving. I think they were going to try to go up 2 scores there. And then his pick brought us down to the 5 so we could retake the lead. Then Cooper Burke, man, number 4, great athlete, always seems to make the big plays when it's time. Led us in interceptions last year as a sophomore, leading us in interceptions this year as a junior. And that blitz was a great call by our defensive coordinator, Coach White. We told him all week, if they give us that particular set, we're sending the corner. And that was the first time all night they'd given us that exact set. And we sent him. Great call. Cooper Burke with great relentless effort to pursue the quarterback from behind and get that sack. And then the pick in the end zone or in the corner over there. Just great job high pointing the ball, staying in phase there. So, we made the plays we needed to down the stretch.
Down the stretch for sure. Coach, congratulations. Enjoy it. I'm sure it's back to work tonight for you, but I do want you to go enjoy this one.
Thank you. Go Hornets.
Absolutely. Coach, thank you for the opportunity tonight. It was an honor. I speak for the rest of the guys here, I'm sure, to come here at NRG Field to see this bowl wrapped around this community was fantastic. The game was phenomenal, and we'll never forget the night where we were here at NRG Field and watched the Wildcats and the Hornets battle for 4 straight quarters. It came down to 48 minutes, and you guys finished it off. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you down the road.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, back to the Fundraising University broadcast booth. I think it's about time that we close this one out. Mr. Alex Fodno, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, just looking at both teams moving forward. With both of these teams having the quarterbacks that they have, these teams can win any game they play.
Quick question with Cam Carter. Is he a junior, a senior?
So we were told a junior by the coach up here, but then somebody in the chat who I think is a family member said he's a sophomore. So either way, he's going to be there for a couple years.
Can you switch back to the camera on the field?
Gotcha, Jardy. Switch back to that field camera real quick. There you go. Everything runs through new roads. Catholic Appointee, they showed that sign as soon as the game was over. And That's your final. There's your final thing with Point Capee there. But you're right. They have at least one more year. This Livonia team, they keep building things. They could be a legitimate force in Division II non-select if they keep things going in the right direction.
Yeah, absolutely. They have plenty of talent. They have the right coaching staff. And so now it's just about putting it together and building week by week. And we already know what Catholic's about and what they have in front of them. So, yeah, I mean, great game tonight. Catholic wins 44-37. Appreciate everybody tuning in, everybody sticking around late, watching some high school football with us, listening to us talk and to our opinions. And
oh yeah,
we'll get out of here, and you'll see us tomorrow night at Kinder for Logansport versus Kinder live on Under the Lights. Pregame starts at 6:30.
Yep. One more thing about that. I know we got to hurry up and get to work, but let's do it tomorrow. But that'll end this broadcast here live on Under the Lights. God bless high school football. God bless the broadcast. God bless those players. And God bless each and every one of you, and forever UTL. Good night, everybody.